Honk.
And once again, the honk will lead them. What's going on, everyone? Welcome, Arvanauts. Welcome, everybody, to a Tuesday stream. It is March 10th, the second Tuesday of March 2026. It actually does, honest to God, feel like spring. The enormous amount of snow that we had only about 8-9 days ago is almost melted. We had a mid-60s degree day yesterday. We're going to have another mid-60s degree day today. It's going to get a little cooler over the next couple of days, but it's still going to be, mid to high 40s and, low 50s, which is seasonal for this time. So I'm very excited about that. As for the late honk, yes, you're lucky I'm here at all, Echo. I have spent the last couple of hours dealing with house insurance so as to figure out how to repair my home. So consider yourself lucky that we got any stream at all today. I am very happy to be moving away from having to deal with insurance crap, but it has been part of a continually lousy 6 months that we've been having. But at least we are maybe starting to see at the light at the end of the tunnel. At least I hope so. But happy good days to everybody. No, it's not actually flooding. It's just paying for everything now. It's the joy of debating with the insurance company and the contractors about who gets what for whom and when we can start the rebuild and how much it's going to cost and what we have to pay and all that stuff. It's the joys of home ownership. So no, this is not actual flooding. That's all over with now. Now it's just about fixing up my floors so that I actually have closed ceilings again. Yeah, exactly. Instead of water coming in, money is draining away. That's exactly right, Triffin. But anyway, I hope everyone is doing okay and is looking forward to our session today of Lost in the Dark. It is day 6 of Lost in the Dark Gamebook, illustrated live by TariToons, and with me as your host and master of ceremonies, so to speak, as we move through this gamebook, make some decisions, and finally, perhaps, I don't know that we're going to do it today, but either today or next session will be the last of the days for this game book. So we're going to get right into it. But first, a couple of quick reminders. If you haven't done so, please follow the channel. Please check out our YouTube. Please do subscribe over on our YouTube with !ArvTube. Makes a big difference if you're able to do that over there and really helps us out. You get that extra content as well. Discord is !ArvCord. You can hang out with the Arvanauts in between streams. Blue Sky, !ArvSky. Please do follow me over there, as I'm charging towards the same number of followers that I had on Twitter in about 1/10 the time, which is pretty cool. So please do join me over there, !ArvSky. Website for this, arvanelleron.com. Financially, !ArvShop. That's the merchandise area. You can get cool stuff for yourself, swag from the channel and stuff that supports the channel. !ArvTrayon is the Patreon, where you can support us, get cool stuff for yourself and cool stuff for the channel. We're going to be trying to revamp this when we have the chance. I do not have the chance right now. I am just absolutely swamped and overwhelmed trying to deal with everything that's been going on the last few months, although there have been some ups along the downs, but there's been a lot of downs, so we're getting there. Anyway, but we are going to try to revamp the Patreon at some point, !ArvTrayon. Very cool stuff, though, that you can still get there that is unique to the Patreon. You can also, as several people I saw were I forgot to mention this, let me just double check here as I scroll up. Thank you for the 3 months of the Tier 1 gift sub, Echo. I appreciate that. Thank you. And Prince Justin, thank you so much for the Tier 2 sub. I am very grateful for both of those things. Thank you to both of you. Really appreciate that. And those subs give you those custom sub badges and emotes to use here, there, and everywhere across Twitch. So thank you all for that financial support. I really do appreciate it. Thank you. And let me see. On the publishing front, !Icarus, my graphic novel from Athos Arts. !Library, my Tales and Tomes, The Forbidden Library, my 5e adventure and sourcebook from Alligator Alley Entertainment, and !Greyshade. That's my Greyshade IP. Greyshade Renegade, Heretic, The Grey Assassin trilogy from Athos Arts, critically acclaimed, award-winning. You can get that at that link. You can also get the 3 audiobooks, Greyshade, Renegade, and Heretic, from our very own Trent Sparks at that link. And you can pre-order the tabletop role-playing game of Greyshade, which will come out at some point this century. No, it'll come out sooner than that, but !Greyshade for that awesome game, which has been made by Brandon. It really is awesome. We are just waiting for the final art to be completed. Hope springs eternal. At some point, that's going to come in. So please do pre-order that. And as always, !BLM, Black Lives Matter, important to affirm and assert the significance and importance of Black lives. !Help Now, the World Health Organization page on suicide prevention. Important to reach out to others when you need help. Reach out to others when they need help as well. And !Ukraine, UKRAINE, to help the people of Ukraine as they fight back against an illegal and illegitimate war with bravery and courage. And send the message we'll do so for others in this situation in the future. We stream this Lost in the Dark session today. Then this evening at 4 p.m. Eastern, I will be over at GOG.com's Twitch channel with more Pen and Pixels. I will be continuing my playthrough of Evoland 2. Then we will be off Wednesday. Thursday, I will not, I don't believe, be streaming. I have adjusted my calendar accordingly. I'm going to a basketball game with a good friend of mine. We do this every year, and this Thursday, I'm going to be going to see the University of Connecticut Huskies as they start to relaunch things. That's going to be happening on Thursday, so I will probably not be streaming on Thursday, but I will be back on Saturday when I will be back with the second session this month of Dungeons & Dragons with Infinity and Beyond, Eberron, Oracle of War, as we continue with Back to the Mud, which is the final session of that campaign. And then on Sunday, this is very important, day 2 of the 13th Icon, brought to you by one Prince Justin as GM, and including community member Triffity Matz, and also including the equally amazing cast of Mur Lafferty and Darcy Little Badger and Kathleen DeVere. Very excited for day 2, session 2 of the 13th Icon. I just want to you do that little echo effect. You do not want to miss it. It's going to be amazing. So, so that's what we've got going on. I am very excited for that. I am going to get rid of this, turn this on, and say hello to all of you folks. I am wearing my What Doesn't Kill You Gives You XP shirt, because boy, is that how I have felt over the last few months, let me tell you. So I am ready to do what we need to do. Hey, what's up, Big Boss? Good to see you. I hope all is well in the great country of Greece. I hope that everything is doing. I hope you're doing well, Big Boss. And I am going to unmute myself so that Tari knows we're ready to go, and then I'm going to unmute Tari. And last but certainly not least, I'm going to head over. Hey, Imaginary, I'm going to head over to reveal to you. That's right. You see it for yourself. It is an art. Now, what I like about this is that what Tari has done for us here is this demonstrated even greater range by showing you another version of our spectacular Anne O. Tate character that we have. That's what we've got here. So I love it. Is this going to be your style? Are you going to head in? Because it's reminding me of Evoland, where they keep changing and evolving styles of video games. So are you evolving your style one way or the other, Tari? Is that?
No, I've just been playing so much Procopia lately.
Okay. So that's why this.
Yeah, so drawing Ditto as if it shapeshifted into Anne. So
Sure.
Yes.
I respect it. Good stuff. How are you, Tari? How's everything in your neck of the woods?
Well, first of all, I'm very sorry to everybody. I completely forgot about time zone changing stuff. So yeah, I thought it was an hour earlier for you guys, I guess. So
yes, I think that's right.
Whatever, different time. But yeah, I'm here now.
Well, we're here. We are here. We are ready to go. And chat, as you know, we have been playing with Anne O. Tate as we've gone through Lost in the Dark. And I would say it's been a pretty involved book, in the sense that we started not even knowing who we were. And then we gradually picked ourselves up until we got to the point that we were capable of doing what we needed to do. We got to where we needed to go outside of the cavern. I hope the people in the future figure out time zones. Yeah, I know. Amen to that. Bad enough that my godforsaken country has to continue to engage in this ridiculousness of doing daylight savings time, which nobody wants, and yet apparently there's no political will to change. I don't understand. Literally, there's no constituency that's like, oh yeah, give me some more of that. Every twice a year, we're going to switch time zones, which increases heart attack amounts, and nobody likes it. But sure, let's just keep doing that because we can't figure out how.
But Greg, Arizona.
See, well, that's what I mean. Well, and British Columbia, actually in Canada, has now permanently locked in daylight savings. And I would overall prefer that we just stay with standard time, but regardless, the big thing is just figure out one and stick with it, right? That's it, so anyway, but
too much.
All that said, we are here, and we're ready to go. I'm going to fire up this map. Do you want to show? You don't show all of it right now, Tari, but maybe just show the last session's worth. Are you able to do that?
Yes, I am able to do that.
The U.S. tried permanent daylight savings in the 1970s during the oil crisis and hated it, so I feel we should stay on permanent standard time. Yeah, I mean, I prefer permanent standard time. Just permanent. Emphasis on permanent, is the big thing. Okay, so annotate. So annotate began in another version of annotate. we got duckotate, anno duck.
Duckotek. Yeah.
Anno beak.
Anno Drake.
Anno Drake. Oh, I like that. So that's what we had. Yep. I love it. I just saw the wing pointing down, by the way. The left wing there. That's really cute. I didn't see that.
Thank you. But yeah, that was a warm up from last time.
Okay.
Because I had ducks on my mind for some reason.
Can't imagine why.
Oh yeah, we had to figure out how to cross some bridge.
Yes. Oh, this is the one that I was telling you. I love the freaking waterfall shadowing and all this stuff.
Thank you.
Yep. I thought they demolished the left wing. Too soon, big boss, okay?
Hey.
Too soon. Okay.
Oh, the gnome?
That's right. Hi there.
Yes.
Oh my God, this guy. He is, can I just say, this guy, I know we talked about this before about the hipster thing. This dude is so craft beer. Like this guy, this guy should be running a microbrewery in Portland. Like this guy 100%. Oh my God, Erland. I love it.
I had forgotten about him. My God.
He's so great. It is an amazing waterfall.
Then because we had to run back and forth from different locations, including 2 and 4 from the temple grounds. And I just kept thinking, wow, that is a good name for a coffee brand.
Temple Grounds Coffee. Awaken your inner goddess.
Yes.
I love it.
Thank you.
I like that we had annotate, and then you basically just made her into a mannequin that you turn her into a duck, turn her into a freaking mini, turn her into a commercial. Like annotate has been very flexible, I would say.
She's a bard.
Yeah,
well, I
that
mean,
makes sense.
As far as words are concerned, she's not a bard, but she contains multitudes.
That's true.
Who says she can't have a second job as a model?
That's right. Bears repeating is the next picture where Tari drew a lot of bears. I don't know. Is that the last one? Was the Temple Grounds Coffee that we did?
Yeah, that was the last one.
That was the last one. I love that one. It was so
good. The landscape drawing took some time, so you know how it is. This one.
Yeah.
So only got 4 in last time, but yeah.
This is good, and now we've got so silly.
So are you aware at all of Pocopia? Or
I have heard of it, but I know nothing about it.
It's probably the best Pokemon game since Heart Gold Soul Silver for the DS.
Okay.
And they've been releasing a lot of games since, but this game is actually genuinely really fucking good. And they're making, and it's not made by the main guys who usually make the Pokemon game. It's a different studio.
It's not by Game Freak, something Freak.
Well, Game Freak is the main studio,
right,
but this one was made by Koei Tecmo.
Okay.
Who are the guys behind the Dynasty Warrior games at Hyrule Warriors and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Which is not sure how they arrived there was, hey, let's take Pokemon and make it into a Minecraft Animal Crossing hybrid game. It's really cutesy.
Someone wanted to go
but they fucking
script.
nailed it.
Yeah, that's
cool. They really fucking nailed it. It's incredibly good. It's though since it takes so much of its DNA from Animal Crossing, it remains to be seen how much of a long time grip it has, because the whole idea behind this type of game is that you play it every day over a very long period of time, right? It's basically a very evolved in this case, because Pokemon
indeed
Tamagotchi.
That's right. What will it evolve into? I know a little bit. Pokemon Pocopia. So see, I just I actually, not that I've had time to do this, but I bought Pokemon Fire Red on my Switch because I've never actually played a Pokemon game of any kind, but I've watched one of the streamers I watched does a Kaizo.
Oh, wrong generation.
Does a Super Kaizo thing. Yeah, no, I missed it. It was over my time. But so I never had one of those, but I was like, this feels like it's going to be something which is kind of cozy and fun for me to play when I'm not writing, grading, dealing with my house, dealing with my union, or like spending any extra time that I don't have, like streaming or whatever else. Once in a great while, it's nice to be able to sit down and play an actual video game. So I've been doing a little bit of that too, with Fire Red. But anyway, that's as much as I know about it, is that stuff. Basically, when I'm not a slacker, yeah, Big Boss, that's it. You got me. You got me. Never played Pokemon in any form. Well, yeah, because like it wasn't like I played obviously the Final Fantasies and everything, because that's mid 80s into late 80s. It's late 80s into early 90s. That was kind of when I was most active on the video game front until I got back to it when I started streaming on Twitch. But in that whole middle period, I wasn't doing a whole lot on the video game front, and certainly not in any kind of like nostalgically looking back to Pokemon or anything like that. So yeah, so this is all new to me. So Pokobia is cool and is not related to, like Pokemon Go is its own Pokemon capture game basically, although you do it outside.
Oh yeah, there's like no
Pokobia's not about
capturing in
that.
this game. Oh, no fighting, no capturing. It's literally just you build nice places for Pokemon to live while you are yourself. You are. Do you know what a Ditto is? The Pokemon.
I think I know what it did. Isn't that the pink?
It's like a little pink,
It's a little pink
purplish,
thing. Yes.
slime blob creature with a silly, goofy smile. Which like its whole thing is that it can turn into other Pokemon temporarily. So they took that and decided, hey, what if we made this like elaborate post-apocalyptic take on the Pokemon world, and all the humans are gone, and this one little Ditto misses its trainer so much that it turns into its own trainer. So it's incredibly cute and sad, and it's just really good, and the gameplay is just really good. I'm having a good time.
That's cool, and I love this. Yeah, that's very good. It sort of looks like it. It looks like this is an actual version of your smile too, and you're like, yay, you're playing the game.
Yeah, they took that from the anime back in the day, like back when the very first season of Pokemon ran, like in the late 90s.
Right.
There was like one specific Ditto, which had like basically a type of birth defect or whatever, which made it so that it could transform into anything, into any other Pokemon, but its face would stay the same.
Okay.
And that was such a hit with everybody. Like everybody loved that so much that just became the standard thing for all Ditto henceforth.
It couldn't mimic the faces, and that's why. Oh,
yeah.
That's funny. Yeah. It learned how to when they were attacked. See, I never. Yeah. See, this is all post. This is all post me. This was basically like, yeah, I stopped with the like major cartoon watching kind of late 80s probably. And so like my time period was, Voltron, Thundercats, Mask, that kind of thing, which is all 80s, early to mid 80s. Yeah. So mid 90s. Yeah, no, that's right, Echo. That makes sense. I could see that. So anyway, Echo, I did look, and I did respond to your thing. All right, well, let's get going here, folks, because I am streaming later on today. I do want to get some playing in too, now that we've had a chance to see this fun. I also love the curved grounds. It's like I'm walking all over the world. It's very funny.
Which is extra silly because everything is cubic in that game, right? Because it's also a Minecraft-like.
Right, that's right. Oh man, the layers though, Tari, the layers. There's so many layers.
Yes. Do you want me to count the layers in this art document, or?
I was going to say, I was watching, my daughter did this drawing for someone the other day, and she's doing this on her iPad, and she's just like, her speed at being able to do this is ridiculous, but she's like, blah, 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 layer. And at a certain point, I'm like, how many layers does this program? She's like, I don't know. I've never hit it. Maybe 300. And she's like up to like 97 layers, 98 layers.
And I don't do that many.
She was doing a lot because she was rushing, though, because she was trying to get something done at a certain time. So, and then I guess you can merge layers together from the way she described it. And so anyway, it was my artist daughter. All right, so here we go, chat. Oh wait, we need music.
Here we go.
We need music. Let's go.
So we are not underground anymore, right? Or are we underground
again?
We
are not underground. We are not underground. We are at a merchant encampment, which we'll talk about in just a moment.
So we did do Terranigma, we did Illusion of Gaia, we did Icewind Dale.
Yep, we did.
No, we did Morrowind, not Icewind Dale. Sorry.
We did Secret of Evermore.
Yes.
We did. I don't think we did Chrono Cross.
Not for this one. We did Chrono Cross before in a different game years ago.
And we also did
Yeah,
Chrono
we
Trigger.
can we can
did
do
Phantasy
it again.
Star. We did that before.
Yeah, but yeah, do Chrono Cross. Chrono Cross is good.
All right. Bum, 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 bum. Okay. One of my favorite cover of that by Sam Griffin, who did the whole guitar, did like Radical Dreamers. I told you about that before. He's it's so good, and he worked with the original composer of that music on his album, which I was like, wow, that's pretty, and he deserves it. I mean, he's very, very
nice.
good. Sam is okay. Right. Okay. Let me just make sure this is working. Never mind that sound, chat. In case you're curious, it was a commercial for something called the show that I will never watch because it's on Paramount.
It's on Poop. Poop has it for you.
It's on Poop. All right, here we go. I will put.
You know that meme, right?
Like
the Poop meme.
No, I don't think I know the meme.
POOB. It's like basically it goes back to this one Tumblr post where somebody made this like fake ad for a fake streaming service. Okay. As in parodizing like how many fucking streaming services there are currently, and they're all stupid fucking names like Tubi and I don't fucking know.
I do know.
And there's
Tubi.
just too many, and nobody can possibly keep track or should want to keep track. It's so yeah. Poop has it for you. That's their tagline.
That's funny. Now
you can watch like the only place you can watch Goncharov is on Poop.
Is on Poop.
You know about Goncharov, though, right?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, okay.
Yes.
Also a Tumblr meme, by the way.
I didn't know that. I didn't know that it came from a.
Oh, that's a Tumblr original.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, see?
Like people always act like Tumblr is like dead. It doesn't exist anymore. But like half of the memes that are currently going around on the internet are all Tumblr memes.
So as long as those memes exist, Tumblr never really leaves us. Is what you're saying? Okay.
Yes.
That's good. All right, here we go, chat. We are, people want to unbundle cable channels. Now we kind of have that with the myriad streaming services. Well, yeah, and now there's all these things that are launching that are like, bundle these together, like under YouTube TV. And I'm like, so we return to cable. Is what you're saying? Like, it doesn't, Anyway, I was getting a bit of schadenfreude when I was reading this article about smart TVs lagging. They're like, is your smart TV lagging? I'm like, mine isn't, because it's not a smart TV. I have an 18-year-old dumbass TV that I have no intention of getting rid of ever. I don't want a smart anything. And one thing I want in my home to be smarter is hopefully me and my family. I don't want, and my cats. I don't want anything smart other than that.
Oh, you do not want your cat smarter.
Well, don't worry. There's no fear there. I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon. They are ridiculous. I mean, they're fairly smart. It's like they're the ones that are smart and then do really dumb things at times where you're like, why would you, what would possess you? And then they like flop on their backs and they like fall asleep, so it doesn't even, they're like, they grant me the blissful serenity of a cat. I'm stunned given all of the disruption we've had in the house over the last month with everything going on with the damage and stuff. I can't believe that the cats are still basically pretty chill. Like they've been, I know because their humans haven't left them, so that's part of it, is they get to hang around their humans still. But it's amazing, like they are still pretty low stress, honestly, which is, thank goodness. The big thing is that they have each other, which really helps, but still. Okay, anyway. Right, so, chat. We were sent out here to be able to find out what happened to the gnomes. We didn't know that because we were knocked out, and we were left unconscious in this cavern. But over the course of time and with some careful, management by chat, we have managed to discover that we are, in fact... Let me move my map a little bit here for a second. So, down here, we have got items and artifacts, clues and notes. We have learned that we are, in fact, a level 1 rogue, that we are an entertainer as our background. We are particularly proficient in acrobatics, athletics, insight, perception, performance, sleight of hand. And then we have gotten a bunch of different items and artifacts. We have a repaired but overworked temple defender who has been enchanted. And you can see all the attributes on the left: 8 strength, 14 con, 15 dex, 10 intelligence, 12 wisdom, 13 charisma, 10 out of 10 hit points, a 14 AC, and 5 rations. Sounds good. We'll do Echo. So that's the deal with that. And so now we have made our way to 5. Oh, I've just figured out the 5 part. Yes. 5 golden rings. So we have figured this out. We've gone through the fog, and we are now... Pop up this map here. Okay, so we are now, if you look to the top, to the right center of your map, you'll see the letter L there. That is where we currently are. We've managed to get through the fog, and we are here and ready. And so this is where we pick up here. The smell of burnt wood hangs in the air. Stepping out of the fog, you see a merchant encampment has been burnt to cinders. The smoldering wagons collapse under their own weight. The few unaffected by the fire have been hurled against the cliff face. You cross a stone bridge 1.5 carts wide over a mountain stream. The well-traveled path has been worn through by hoofprints and wagon wheels. Flies grow thick in the air here. Pieces of the merchants lay among the grass. Nearing the center of the camp, you walk around a communal fire pit. The last meal cooked is burnt into an unidentifiable lump at the bottom of an iron pot. You follow the hoofprints towards the rocky incline at the back of the encampment. You determine escaping up the cliff face would be impossible, finding the rock too steep to climb. You find an empty paddock nearby, shaded by a gnarled tree growing out of the cliff face. The paddock's gate barely hangs on by a single hinge. A dirtied water trough made out of half a cask has leaked onto the ground. You find fresh boot prints in the mud. Following the trail, the boots had stumbled to the water trough for a drink before leaving the paddock. I wonder if they're still around. You turn around, scanning over the rest of the camp, but see no signs of life aside from you and the buzzing of flies. You follow the footprints as best you can, but quickly lose them after a few paces outside of the paddock. I hope they're all right. As you walk back to the central fire pit, you hear someone call your name in hushed tones. Spinning around, you look over the remains of the caravan, but see no one. Should I call out? Oh, but what if the creature hears me? Unidentifiable lump in the pot sounds like my cooking? Well... at least you would know what you started with, though, Prince Justin. I think that's the problem. We don't actually know that here. You press on, hearing your name called again, this time croaked much louder in a pained groan. You stop by the charred husk of a textile merchant's wagon, inspecting the caravan once more. You finally see him. Your memories of Lord Barrett, the knight you have sworn to serve, your friend, spark within you. Lord Barrett braces himself against the near-collapsed shell of a trinket merchant's cart, its strange objects scattered among the rocks. He looks like he's an inch from death. His skin is turned quite pale. The left side of his face stained a deep red. His left earlobe has been clipped from his head. Your eyes, traveling down his form, become transfixed by what you see next. God's his arm. His arm is gone! Gone! Severed at the shoulder, Barrett has bandaged himself with the sorry remains of his once white cloak. He rushes to greet you, cradling your head against his chest with his only arm. Tears stream uncontrollably down your face. You struggle to tear your gaze away from the dried blood. Are you all right? Barrett asks. You nod. Good. That's good. He sighs in relief. Now, what are you still doing here? Barrett leads you to his makeshift camp hidden behind the sideways trinket merchant's cart. Strange baubles made of preserved animal feet and metal charms hang from fasteners along its open window. A small fire pit just next to the cart has been recently stomped out. The two of you sit on empty crates as you recount the events of the past few hours. Barrett stays silent as you speak, hanging on to every word. Once you have finished your tale, he sinks back in his seat, looking a little discouraged by what he's heard. Erland had split off early to fix Ifanti's vault. Hammer and I continued to harry the Vrock through the night until we'd gotten separated. Alone, neither of us stood a chance. Barrett falls silent after that, staring at the ground. You finally see what he truly feels. He looks frightened. Choose one action from the list below to interact with the world around you, etc., etc. All right, chat. So here's our first vote of the day. As I move the map out of the way here. All right, what should we do say? So, first is... How are you holding up? Barrett, question mark.
Legs.
That's it. What did you say?
Legs.
Legs. Wow. You say with a disarming smile, oh, thank God, I'm sorry. I don't know, that excuse seems pretty limb to me.
Hey!
I'm going to go check. You can't just... okay, I'm going to stop. You can't just challenge the rock on your own single-handed. Okay, I'm going to...
Do you smell what the rock is cooking?
The rock is cooking.
They hit me hard.
Okay.
They
Oh,
did.
no, we got an
I
advertisement.
don't like the rock.
Yeah,
I should
Really?
mention.
They really
Yeah,
just
no, he's an
melted.
asshole.
Even in Moana?
Like, as a person, he's an asshole. You know?
Do you know this based on anything?
Complicit in, like, directly complicit, if not responsible for spreading fascist propaganda for your current government. So,
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was fine around the Biden election, but I don't know. I'm not sure. Since then, I have not kept up with it, honestly. Okay, so you do not have that, so we can't do that. Let's see. I'm going to take a quick look around. The puns are afoot. And that is perception. All right, if I untangle these charms, I could take one with me.
well, here, enjoy a silly little goober. So, was anybody to goob? It's this one.
That's the one that would have it. Okay, Awakened Vault, having found the road to Doran. Okay, now the Awakened Vault, we do have the Awakened Vault, I think. Actually, no, I don't know if we have the Awakened Vault yet. We were in the cavern, but not the vault. Okay, so not Gather Survivor. So, requires having found Erlin. So, Barrett, I found. It says it requires having found Erland. And we did.
We have found Erland. And we
have
found
to-
him lacking. No.
And Erland was a problem. We have to stop the Vrock, Barrett. I need your help. That's the prepare for battle one. And then recover. You get some rest while I'm here. Recovery.
Oh, I should give the sun also a ditto face.
All right, here we go.
Of course I should.
All right, chat. So, $ vote space 1 is an insight check to see how are you holding up. $ vote space 2 is I'm going to go check for supplies across the carts. That's investigation. Insight, by the way, would be we have +4 in insight. Investigation would be based on intelligence, so we would just have a flat roll for that one. Both of those are DC 15. Perception, I'm going to take a quick look around. Perception, we have a +4 on that as well. And that is also a DC 15, so we could do that one. Sleight of hand, we have +2 on. If I untangle these charms, I could take one with me. Barrett, I found hammer. We did find hammer, so we could talk about that. That one we get for free. We have to stop the Vrock, Barrett. That's the get ready for battle thing. And then Barrett, why don't you get some rest while I'm here, is the recovery thing. So go ahead and get your votes in chat. $ vote space 1 for how you're holding up. 2, check for supplies. 3, take a quick look around. 4, untangle these charms. 5, found hammer. 6, found the Vrock, Barrett. I need your help. 7, Barrett, why don't you get some rest while I'm here. So please
Greg.
get your votes in. Yes.
Greg, look at the sun.
Hang on. You should have the flowers doing the little ditto files. Like,
Oh, but
"Yay."
like they're too small. Wouldn't show really. But
Well, yes,
Yeah.
in the hands of a lesser artist, maybe.
I could just make the flowers bigger, but no, that would be too much work.
That would be too much work. That's very
Yeah.
funny. Smiley ditto, smiley sun. Oh my
It's
god.
an improved version of the Teletubbies.
Yeah, that's what Echo just said, like a Teletubbies episode almost. With a ditto for
But
the sun
better.
instead of a baby. I love it. All right. So get your
Oh.
votes in, chat. We have a vote for check supplies, a vote for I found hammer. So $1 for how you holding up, 2 for check for supplies, 3 for take a quick look around, 4 untangle these charms, 5 I found hammer, 6 prepare for battle, 7 why don't you get some rest. $vote space 8 for punching self in the face. Just kidding, I made that one up.
So the guy we're talking to right now, do we have a description of him at all? Or?
So we know that Barrett,
Barrett.
he was the knight we had sworn to serve. His skin had turned quite pale. Left side of his face is stained a deep red. Left earlobe has been clipped from his head. His arm is gone. He has bandaged himself with the sorry remains of his once white cloak. And he has a beard.
So he's like a knight who's like really fucked up right now.
Pretty much.
Okay. Knicket.
Knicket. Actually, it doesn't say that he has a beard, so I'm not sure.
Well, you said it now, so he has a beard.
Now he has a beard. Thank you,
You
Mrs. Dunsel. Thank you for the resub. I appreciate it. I'm glad that we are living in an area of the world where we have actually slightly warmer weather, Mrs. Dunsel. So I hope you had a chance to enjoy the pleasant days the last couple of days after super cold. He's like Sir Arlen of Pennytree if you watch Dunk and Egg, Prince Justin says. Is that from the whatchamacallit, House of the Dragon? That we're talking about? I know what Dunk and Egg are, but is that...
I don't know what Dunk and Egg is.
The new series. Dunk and Egg are 2 characters that were created by George R. R. Martin. And I don't know much about them because I've only heard the names. I have not seen or read.
Oh, I only just watched House of the Dragon like last month. So.
Oh, there's a 6-episode series of just Dunk and Egg. Oh, Knight of Seven Kingdoms. That's what I'm thinking about. Yeah, not House of the Dragon. Sorry. I'm thinking about the Knight one. Yeah, okay. Yes. Yes. I see. All right, last call.
So which arm is missing, did it say? Was his left ear is missing?
Left side of his face is red. His left earlobe is clipped from his head. And it does not say which arm. I would assume left, but I don't know.
What's left of it?
Good times. Okay, let's see. Wait, who is this guy? It required having found Erland. Is Hammerfell dead? It's asking things like, is Hammerfell is dead? If Hammerfell is awake.
Who's Hammerfeld?
I don't know. I think I think he's one of the guys that we might have found.
Whoops, missed an NPC.
Yeah, I guess so. But it's strange because maybe we had to have found Erland, because we did find Erland, but... All right, well, is he all right? Barrett asks, his eyes trained on the fog. If Hammerfeld is dead, I mean, sure. You wring the edge of your tunic and look away. I'm sorry, there was nothing I could do. Barrett pulls you to an uncomforting embrace. It's all right. It's not your fault. All right, well, that's good, because I don't even remember who that guy is. Okay, so we're going to close that. We're going to get rid of that. Then we're going to come up here. Now we're going to revote now that we've answered that one question. So here we go, chat. So the new vote is, how are you holding up, Barrett? That's $vote space 1. That's Insight, DC 15. I'm going to go check for supplies across the carts. That's Investigation, DC 15. There's Perception, which is I'm going to take a quick look around. That's also DC 15. If I untangle these charms, I could take one with me. That's Sleight of Hand, DC 17. We have to stop the Vrock, Barrett. I need your help. That's Prepare for Battle. And then the last one is, Barrett, why don't you get some rest while I'm here? And that's Recover. So $vote space 1 for how you holding up, 2 for check for supplies, 3 for take a quick look around, 4 for untangle these charms, 5 for stop the Vrock, 6, why don't you get some rest?
You can't stop the rock, can't stop the rock, you can't stop.
Can't stop the rock of this.
Stop the rock. Oh, what's that song? It's
the song, I'll stop the world and along with you.
No, it's like... I can't even remember the actual words now. Can't stop the... No.
Can't stop the madness. That one?
No. It's not a famous song.
Oh.
Not a famous pop song, I don't think. That
All
doesn't
right.
matter.
We have a vote for Barrett.
I'm
Why
a
don't
bit
you get
brain
some rest?
frazzled
That's fine.
from playing too much video game.
Same, although not because of video game. Barrett, why don't you get some rest while I'm here? $, vote space 1 for how you holding up, 2 for check for supplies, 3 for quick look around, 4 for untangle these charms, 5 for stop the rock, Barrett, I need your help, and 6 for why don't you get some rest while I'm here. So get your votes in, please. We have 1 vote for 2. We have 1 vote for 6. What are we gonna choose? What skill are we gonna use? We're gonna make that choice. We're gonna use our voice. We're gonna find the stuff. Are we gonna be tough enough? We're gonna kill that rock. And then it's gonna get a shock. Oh, yeah. Oh, hubba, girl.
Oh, it's Can't Stop the Bot. Of course, you can't stop
the bot.
Mm-hmm.
I've heard of Can't Stop the Beat.
No. Whoop. Did not mean to do that. Stop the bot. By Shaka Punk. Yes, of course.
Imaginary Exponent says Apollo 440, Stop the Rock. Is that the song you mean?
No. It's Shaka Punk.
Shaka Punk.
Punk.
Not Shaka Khan?
No, Shaka Punk.
Okay.
Also, I noticed I didn't click the link for the music. So
yeah, I've been playing.
you can silent the entire fucking time.
Not Chandelar. Dancing in the sheets. Soon, Echo, yes. Although it doesn't release yet. But if all goes well, yes. Soon, TM. All right, so we have 1 vote each, chat, for I'm going to check for supplies, and why don't you get some rest while I'm here. We do need to expand upon that vote. So we need someone to break this tie, please. It's warm enough in here that it's up to 79 almost in my office. I'm going to might have to close these windows and start moving into. Normally, it's not. It's pretty reasonable all the way up until we get to about May, and then I need to start having the shades down, and then eventually, then we gotta pick up the pace then on fans and stuff when we get into the absolute dog days.
Yeah, it's been nice and warm here too. Which on the one hand I enjoy. Also, the extra sunlight is very good for me.
Yeah.
But also hay fever season is starting,
Oh, no.
so I'm gonna die.
But you'll do so with a smile on your face, like Ditto, the patron saint of your.
Ditto, patron saint of doing so with a smile on your face and having hay fever.
Exactly.
Specifically.
All right, Big Boss has done I'm going to go check for supplies. Last call. Love it.
Why is it so hard to draw old bearded men and not making them look like dwarfs?
I think a lot of old bearded men sort of aspire to be dwarves. In some ways. There's a lot to recommend it. There's I have to show you at some point this my daughter showed me this Tolkien meme that was Tom Candy, right? The guy who does the he's this Australian guy who does all of these meme videos and stuff like that. He did this thing about do a perception check about this D&D party. He does kind of geek meme stuff. Anyway,
I do not know.
He did
but I
one
also
about
don't use
walking.
TikTok, so.
Yeah, he does YouTube Shorts too, but the same basic idea.
I have plugins installed on all of my devices that remove shorts from everything in YouTube.
See.
Because I
Right.
cannot be bothered with that stuff.
This is a good point, Big Boss. Either you want to be dwarves or Odin. Measure says because we do look worse IRL. Yeah. My son has gotten it into his head. He's like, Odin is just like one of the regular superheroes, right? I'm like, Odin is the chief god of Asgard. I don't. He's just like, oh yeah, because like Thor is better. I'm like, Thor is his son. I don't. Like, it was very funny. I'm like, God damn it, Marvel. Okay.
Have you explained yet to him that Thor and Loki are in fact not brothers?
Yes. Well, we've talked about. He knows about the whole thing about in Marvel version, of course, that Loki's adopted and all that. I'm like, yeah, but I've tried to read him some of the Norse myths, and but anyway, a lot of it right now is about debates about who's stronger, the Hulk or Thor. Thor's a god, so he's obviously better. And it's
Power
like,
level
well,
discussions.
yeah, that type of thing. Okay, we're going to go check for supplies. Outstanding. So we're going to do an investigation check, which means we will need someone to roll dice. Who's willing? There you go, Valerian. When my eyes migrate to my forehead and chin, I will consume vertical video. It's why you have to do both, though. Like for Gen GMs and everything, Zach and I are dealing with this right now. Like you have to do some vertical video stuff because that's how a lot of people consume their media. So, Echo, I have faith.
A lot of people have shit taste.
I know,
I've been saying that about a lot of things, so
it's true. I don't deny it, but going Kenway on the dices today. All right, let's do it. Let's make this happen.
It's not even about it being vertical videos and stuff like that. Like I do enjoy a short on occasion, but like what I do not enjoy is like this whole setup of and watch another one, and watch another one, and watch another one, and watch another one, and like just
I'm
being
not
like
about that. Yeah.
basically force fed like a goose.
Yeah, no, I'm not. I'm not on that. I totally agree. I'm not about that life. I totally agree. Okay, Echo, we need an investigation check. So this is going to be rolling a d20, and this is a flat roll because intelligence is no modifier either way. So you're just rolling d20. We're looking for a 15. Got a 12. That means failure. Dead failure. No, it's fine. Okay. You search among the burnt wagon husks looking for anything of use among the charred remains. Nothing but ash. What a waste of time, it says. Okay. So we go back to this perception. Wait, investigation rather. I was looking at perception. My bad. You set out after promising Barrett not to stray too far from the caravan. His eyes never waver from the rolling fog. You spot something laying in the grass. You find a doll with mismatching glass eyes of yellow and green. Creepy. Add the cursed doll to your inventory. The doll will always find its way back to you, always.
Oh, that's fucking hilarious.
Cursed doll. Just reminds me of that awesome sequence in Mulan where the guy's like, should we go find them? He's like, we need to go back to the capital. A girl is missing her dolly. Oh, man. Okay, so we found a cursed doll. That's great. Everything's fine here. Thanks. How are you? All right, so we did not do perception yet, so never mind that. I'm going to go up here. I'm going to move these things here. Okay. All right, chat, here we go. So, how are you holding up? That's insight, $ vote space 1. I'm going to take a quick look around. That is perception, $ vote space 2. If I entangle these charms, I could take one with me. That's $ vote space 3. We have to stop the Vrock. Barrett, I need your help. That's $ vote space 4. Barrett, why don't you get some rest while I'm here? Recover. That's $ vote space 5. That's what we're looking at. Oh, and one of the things that we're trying to do is assemble enough people to challenge the Vrock, because the Vrock is this deadly force in the clouds. It's a vote first, yeah.
I'm specifically imagining the bird boss fight from Link's Awakening.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Yes, which reminds me, Slay the Spire 2 has just been released in early access. I really like Slay the Spire 1, and I'm going to have to give it a try. And I mention it because one of the characters has a bird companion, and one of the cards is an attack from the bird. It just attacks on its own. It's like a parrot. It's like suddenly attacked by bird. AC4 Black Flag, as it is Edward Kenway's 333rd birthday today. Yes, I like Black Flag. That was the last one that I played of AC, but I have it on my list to play a later one of the ACs, but they're after me Lucky Charms. You hear someone whisper while pondering option 3. Big Boss, and then you look down and it's the doll staring at you. Aye, why did you get my Lucky Charms? All right, we have no votes for Barrett right now. How you holding up? 1 vote for I'm going to take a quick look around, Perception. 1 vote for Untangle These Charms. No votes for We Have to Stop the Vrock, Barrett. And no votes for Barrett, why don't you get some rest? You played a Call of Cthulhu session this morning, Triffid. I don't know whether to be, say, like, oh, that's a good call because you should only do, Cthulhu stuff in the bright, sunny day. Or it's not appropriate. Like, you need to go to a creepy place. You can't be, like, playing Call of Cthulhu in, like, a breakfast nook, with, like, a nice bowl of cereal, a cat snoozing. You did, and it was awesome.
Have you? You probably haven't. There's this one indie movie from Scotland called The Gamers with a Z in the end.
Is it like an indie type thing? Because I may have,
Oh, it's very indie. Yeah.
I wonder if I saw that at Gen Con, because they used to play a lot of indie movies, like on some things when you're walking around.
That would be the kind of place where they would play that movie. But like at some point, the main character finds like this creepy, forgotten hidden room inside like the sewer system underneath the school or something, where he sets up then his game henceforth.
Oh, really?
And it's, yeah.
TNS says The Gamers Darkness Rising. I've heard of Darkness Rising.
That is not Darkness Rising, different movie.
Same
Very
series,
different
though, right?
tone too. No, not even the same people. Like I said, Scotland.
Oh, but...
Darkness Rising is Dead Gentleman Productions.
Oh, all right.
US guys.
Dead Gentleman, who also did... They did this thing of Summoner, and they were the ones who did the I Want to Cast Magic Missile. Oh, man. Anyway. All right, chat. We have 1 vote each for I'm going to take a quick look around and untangle these charms. I need someone to break this tie, please. $ vote space 1 for Insight, 2 for Perception, 3 for Sleight of Hand, 4 for Stop the Vrock, Barrett, I need your help, and 5, Barrett, why don't you get some rest while I'm here? Please get your vote in. All right, TNS. All right, last call. I am proudly drinking from my Yukon alum mug water bottle here, chat, because the Yukon men have gone 29-4. They're number 6 in the country. They will be starting their Big East journey on Thursday. I will be there to see them. And the women have just wrapped up a 34-0 campaign, excuse me, by beating the team in the Big East Championship final by 40 points to win their 50th consecutive game. It is their 11th undefeated season in their ridiculous history, which is just unbelievable. And so they are getting ready for their number 1 seed. And the women's tournament, the first 2 games are held at the home court of like the home arena of the teams that are high seeded. So, and I don't know, we usually go up, my family and I, to see that every year. But this year, I think tickets are starting at like $170 per. And I'm like, I don't know that I can afford to drop $600 on tickets. So that may not happen. We shall see. But anyway.
What sport are we talking about?
I talk about basketball.
Assuming it's a sport.
Mm-hmm.
That is like, I was like thinking, is it baseball? Is it football?
No, basketball.
No, basketball wasn't even on my radar.
No, basketball. We are in the college, what they call March Madness. So the big, huge tournaments this month. And then it turns to basically baseball and pro basketball and maybe a little hockey until June. And then it's pretty much all baseball for the next couple of months. So that's how that works. Okay. We're going to take a quick look around. Okay, Perception. All right, so now, Echo, this one is +4, so I need a D20 +4, if you would, sir. Or even if you wouldn't.
Speaking of Big Boss, he's kind of giving Big Boss.
He's kind of giving Big Boss. A 9. All right. That perception is not going to work, I'm afraid. And so, again, you search among the burnt wagon husks looking for anything of use among the charred remains. Nothing but ash. What a waste of time, it says. All right, so that takes care of that. So now we are down to only, thank goodness for Effect Life with his awesome method here. Now we've got these 4 choices here as I skip past another commercial. All right, so $sign vote space 1, how are you holding up, Barrett? $sign vote space 2 is we have to stop the Vrock. $sign vote space 3 is if I untangle these charms, I could take one with me. And $sign vote space 4 is Barrett, why don't you get some rest while I'm here? So 1 is insight. 2 is we have to stop the Vrock. 3 is sleight of hand. Untangle these charms. And 4 is Barrett, why don't you get some rest while I'm here? So please get your votes in. We had a lot of votes in this opening one, chat. That's why we were starting with this one today, because there was a lot going on.
Oh, Barrett is with 1 R and 1 T.
1 R, 1 T. Not Barrett, as not to be confused with Barrett, the gunsmith, one-armed rifle dude, awesome guy from Final Fantasy VII.
Yeah, but this guy is also one-armed.
Right, I said not to be Terry.
Yeah.
Not to be confused.
Yeah,
Not
but
to
this
be...
guy's also, so, you know.
So at any time, it would be funny if he was actually Barrett. He's just like, hey, shut up, Cloud. Which is exactly how he talks, by the way. I can't believe it, Tifa. That's exactly how he sounds.
I actually have to admit Final Fantasy VII is probably one of my least favorite Final Fantasies.
What?
Yeah.
Boo!
I'm firmly Final Fantasy IX.
Oh, Final Fantasy IX is great. I like Final Fantasy IX a lot. But
that's the best one.
to me, 7 is not counting Tactics, which is my favorite of game ever.
Yeah.
But right after that is 7, and then after 7 would be 9. 9 is my third favorite for sure, but...
I should mention, I did not grow up with these games. I played them way fucking later. So
well,
I feel
I mean,
that everybody who loves 7 are the people who played them when the game came out. But I played it like...
Yeah. Because I was going to say, I was in graduate school when I played them.
My 20s.
I was in graduate school, but that was still when they came out. But 7, and again, 7, the remake and rebirth are amazing. So good. All right, I'm sensing a sleight of hand from chat. They want to untangle these lucky charms, as it were. All right, here we go. Okay, so now it's going to be sleight of hand. All right, so this one is +2. So we're doing D20 +2. Echo is the next one here.
The first Final Fantasy I ever played was 8, actually.
Oh, really? No, I am not an 8 guy.
Too young and too stupid for that game.
Yeah.
So I never played it far because I did not fucking understand.
Yeah, I'm
also,
not.
I think the second disc was just broken for us. Like the PlayStation couldn't read it.
Oh, really? Yeah, I'm not. I never liked Final Fantasy VIII. I found the characters really annoying. It's like Beverly Hills 90210 Final Fantasy VIII. I found them very frustrating. Hey, what's up, Nonstop? Subscribed at Tier 2. Thank you so much for the Tier 2 sub. Thanks, Nonstop. I appreciate that, man. Thank you, thank you. I hope all is well. And Echo has rolled an 18 for sleight of hand. You really did want that. After a few minutes of fussing with the charms, you're finally able to pluck one free. Add 1 Trickster charm to your inventory. While the Trickster charm is in your inventory, gain a +1 bonus to stealth. Hey, all right, so Trickster... +1 to stealth. Awesome. I love it. Finally, Beverly Hills 90210. Exactly, exactly. Okay, so now we get rid of this. And that brings us up here. Okay, 3 choices now, chat. How are you holding up, Barrett? That's an insight check. We have to stop the Vrock, Barrett. I need your help. That's $sign vote space 2. And $sign vote space 3 is Barrett, why don't you get some rest while I'm here? That's a recovery option. So go ahead and get your votes in, please.
he looks so sad.
Hold on, I've been looking at the... Oh, poor guy.
Well, yeah, he lost an arm and part of his ear.
It's just a flesh wound.
Mm.
Wait, did you say... the left? Because isn't that the right?
No, that's his left ear.
Oh, that's not his left ear.
It's his left.
No, but... No, didn't he lose his eye? Or whatever? Isn't that the right? Am I...
Yeah, his right eye. Well, I don't know if his eye is gone.
Okay,
his
okay,
ear,
okay,
his
okay,
left
okay,
ear
okay.
is gone.
Okay. I was like, oh no. Right, okay. So you're saying that he got his left ear nicked up and he lost his right arm and eye.
Yeah, I don't know about his eye and arm, but...
You just made him double sad.
Well, I was just giving him bandages, you know. So.
Yeah, it looks awesome. I mean,
Thank you.
not awesome for him, but awesome for that. Also, hi, Carol. Do watch Rental Family if you have the chance. I don't think I know that one. What is Rental Family? Sorry, folks. Corn chip down the wrong pipe. Okay. How are you holding up,
Look at
Barrett?
you being all American, eating your corn.
My corn. That's right. Chip off the old block. Okay. No, I don't want to hear about a Yakuza commercial. Right. Okay, so we need to do an insight check. All right, Echo, so this is +4 again. So D20 +4 to see how Barrett is holding up. You forgot about the daylight savings discrepancy. You're not the only one, Carol. You're not the only one.
What? Who would forget about
Who would do that? Rolled a 6. So we ask, how are you holding up? Barrett sighs. He clasps his hand on your soldier. On your shoulder, yeah, sure. Clasps his hand on your shoulder. I'm fine. I do appreciate your concern, but I need you to focus on keeping yourself safe right now, all right? Barrett takes his hand away. You feel he would appreciate it if you dropped the subject. You respect his wishes and leave him alone for a little while.
Giving him an Irish accent because of the Lucky Charms thing?
Perhaps. Well, sure, and I'm all right then. Sure and Begora, if I can take it. Okay. Why now? Why would you do that, no? I don't understand why you'd be taking that. Oh, goodness. I've lost my left eye or my right eye and my left arm. Oh, goodness. Sure, and they're always after me lucky organs. Okay. We got it. All right, chat. Now we have 2 left. $, vote space 1. We have to stop the Vrock. Barrett, I need your help. 2, Barrett, why don't you get some rest while I'm here?
Lucky organs.
You got 13 of them, but you took them all, really.
13 lucky organs?
13 lucky organs, huh? Oh, is this the one with, oh God, what's his name? Brendan Fraser? This is the one with Brendan Fraser, right? Rental Family. It is Brendan Fraser. Yeah, okay, I've heard of this. Yeah, okay, I've heard of this. I like Brendan Fraser. Okay.
Who doesn't like Brendan Fraser?
It's true. He's a good guy.
Yeah.
Hi, Wispy. Oh, that's what you just asked? Sorry. Didn't see it. Is that the Brendan Fraser one? Yeah, sorry, I missed that, Prince Justin. All right, last call. On these 3, Barrett, why don't you get some rest while I'm here? So then we get Pressure and film based on the 72 hours before D-Day with Fraser as Eisenhower. Yeah, I've heard of that. I have not seen that, but that's pretty cool. This is Chrono Cross, Echo, one of the better soundtracks out there.
I listen to that soundtrack all the time.
Yeah, it's great.
While working. It's like one of my go-to things to like chill vibes music.
Yep. Like I said, Chad, for those of you who came in late, Sam Griffin guitar did a full cover, like vinyl album, actually, but you can find it on YouTube, of these songs, and it's great. Like his cover of Radical Dreamers is great. So
I'm still like missing that one concert I once went to at the Philharmonie in Cologne,
mm-hmm.
where they did like JRPG thing
Yeah.
with like a full orchestra,
Yep.
and Nobuo Uematsu was there,
Yep.
and it was fucking great.
Yep.
And it was like Final Fantasy, Chrono Trigger, Chrono Cross.
I would love to see one of those. They have those that come by
Secret of
Radio
Mana.
City. Yep.
It was really fucking good.
Yep. I love those.
My
I would love to go check one of those out for sure.
But that was so fucking long ago. Like that was a decade ago. I don't know.
Let's see. Okay. So Barrett, why don't you get some rest? Barrett rests his eyes while you keep watch. Turn to 3-0. Prepare yourself, adventurers. Add 1d10 plus 1 hit points to Barrett's total. All right, Echo. Can you roll for Lord Barrett, who's an arcane knight? Can you roll 1d10 plus 1 for me? Right now he has hit points of 17. A 3? Okay. So he's up to 20. All right. I'm going to put in my notes here. +3 to Lord Barrett. Let's see. +3, 2 HP. Oh, right. So... Okay, +3 to HP. So now, because we've only got one left, which is that we have to stop the Vrock, he says, where are we meeting? So you can now find Barrett in 3 on the reunion. Okay, so Erland is meeting us in the reunion. Barrett will meet us in the reunion. And he will have +3 to his hit points. Okay. So we've assembled... We're basically assembling the Avengers here is what we're looking at. Okay, so we've done that.
And we are back to Marvel.
Yeah. We're assembling the Avengers. Okay. So we're assembling that. So we've been to 3L now. Now we have been to... let me just double check and make sure I know where we're going, because we came out of the fog. Remember, whenever we go to any of these places, when we go into the fog, we have to deal with stuff. And let's see. Okay, let's see. And
lately, while working, I like constantly think about something that one of the Disney Italy artists once told me, like many years ago at a workshop.
Okay.
Where it's like, it doesn't have to be right, it just has to look right.
Has to. I mean, but if it looks right, isn't it right?
No, not in comic art. Like, that's the whole thing. Like, the more cartoony it gets, the more wrong shit gets. Especially shit like limb lengths and stuff like that. Or the arms should not be able to bend like this, but it just looks better. So
I see what you're saying.
Stuff like that, you know?
I see what you're saying.
If it like improves the readability of the image, for example, of the pose, whatever.
This guy looks like an awesome grandfather. I would be so sad to see this guy like this. I'd be like, Grandpa, we can help you. You know? So, okay. So, chat, as a quick note, so we're coming from L, which you can see there on your screen. And we're going to be going back into that fog. But we actually have H is the fog. We have I, J, K, and M, which we can go back into, I believe. No, it says we have to go back into the rolling fog. Okay, so we got to go into H. But once we've done that, then we go to the fork. So we have to go into the fog. And if we escape the Vrock in the fog, then we go to the fork. And let's see. Then when we do that... then we can walk forward off the path. Okay, yes. So we came to the fork in the road, and then we made a decision about where else to go. So basically, chat, we are trying to reassemble everybody. We have, to this point, assembled 2 of them, which means that we could, at any time, go to the reunion. That's 3N. So we could go to the reunion now because we have 2 of the people assembled to fight against the Vrock. So instead of us versus the Vrock, it's 3 people versus the Vrock. Or we could try to look for one more person, maybe somewhere in the fog. Just be aware that as we're looking for someone in the fog, it's conceivable that, we're going to get attacked by the Vrock, and that could be its own problem. We could also go back into the fog and try to, if we survive it, go to the road to Durham. That's letter M down there at the bottom. And we could do that as well. So, yeah. So with all of that said, what would you folks like to do? Oh, actually, which means I need to give you a vote. Yes. Okay, so we're going. So that actually, I'm sorry. This is not going to help you at all because I haven't even told you anything. My apologies. I got confused because I was looking to make sure I knew what the options are. Right. So we're going to have to go into the rolling fog, but just be thinking for yourself about once we get into the fog, do we want to go south to letter M, which is that road out of this area? Or do we want to go to the fork in the road? The fork in the road, once we get to the fork in the road, we're going to be able to choose to go to a few different places, and it will either be J, K, or M that we end up going to. We have already now been to L, which is the merchant encampment. So just keep that in mind. Once we go back into the rolling fog, though, the earth trembles. The Vrock collides against the ground like a meteor strike, dissipating the fog around it briefly before becoming enveloped once more. You can hear the creature drawing deep, snorting breaths between its inquisitive squawks. If the path was not beneath your feet now, you would never find your way out of the fog. Every minute movement in the air feels like the creature is inches away. Its growling breath sounds like it's coming from every direction. You can hardly hear anything above the sound of your own heartbeat pulsing in your ears. The creature's deafening shriek pierces through the fog coming from behind you. All right, so the question is, what do we want to do? Do we want to... Oh, this is what I was doing. Okay, all right. I'm sorry for how confusing this has all been, chat. The book is very confusing at this spot, so this is why I keep changing what I'm saying. It's because it's not clear what you're meant to do, but I understand now. So we have 2 choices here. This is why I was asking you about a choice in the beginning. One is that we go back into the fog to try to find somebody else, or to go to letter M, which is at the bottom of your map, once we get into the fog. So that's choice number 1. Choice number 2 is that we challenge the Vrock right now with Erold and with Barrett, who we've just discovered, who we've helped heal slightly. So basically, it's us and those 2 against the Vrock, or it's us going back into the fog, either to find someone or to leave altogether. So now that I've finally explained that in a way that I hope is vaguely clear, I'm going to open up this vote. So $vote space 1 means that we are going to the reunion, which means challenging the Vrock with Barrett and Erold. That's $vote space 1. And $vote space 2 is we are going into the fog with the hope of finding someone or finding our way down to letter M at the bottom of that fog. Okay? So first one is challenge the Vrock. 2 is go back into the fog. So now, please give me your choice. $vote space 1 to challenge, $vote space 2 to head into the fog. Sorry about that.
Right, let's go fight the guy, find the bird with the 1 hit point guy.
Well, no, he's got more now because we helped him. So now he's up to a grand
He's
total.
also missing an arm. I don't know. Did that regrow in the meantime?
I learned in the Banner Saga that if you have a strong enough guy, he can swing at things even with 1 arm.
Yeah, that's true.
Have you played the Banner Saga? Have we talked about this?
Oh, yes. I loved it.
All right, good.
Big fan.
Yeah, you like the art style too, right? If I recall correctly.
Holy
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah. I figured you would, yeah. That was good. I played all 3 of them.
Like
that
the
was
main
good.
thing that like got me interested in the game in the first place.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
But like also the setting, you know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I am a sucker for that Norse shit.
It's Beowulfy too. Like it's got, that kind of sense of doom kind of floating around it. Not an easy game, but all three of those games are good. All right, so we have 1 vote for challenge and 3 votes right now for going Back in the Fog. Back in the Fog, Back in the Fog.
I'm so hungry. I did eat some bread before the stream, but
Just some bread. Some stale bread and water. Just
well, I
what
can't
my
call it a
captors allow
sandwich
me.
because, like, the definition of sandwich is very different where I'm from compared to where you're from. So it's not
What's
a
your version of a
sandwich.
sandwich?
Butterbrot, like a butter bread, literally.
That sounds awesome. Anything?
Well, no, that's like the kind of stuff that they call sandwich in the US, as far as I know, based on TV and shit.
Yeah. It's
Would be called a Butterbrot in Germany.
Oh, I see. So what would be?
Yes.
All right. So what you had?
Meanwhile, a sandwich in Germany would be specifically like this wobbly white bread, 2 slices on top of each other, and a bunch of bullshit in the middle.
I mean, my version of sandwich is basically 2 pieces of bread with a bunch of bullshit in the middle. That sounds about right.
Yeah, no, but the bread type is very specific.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it has to be a particular kind. See, for us, it's like rye bread or.
No. In Germany, if you order a sandwich, you will get like the whitest of white breads.
So white.
The
whitest
stuff
bread.
that has like no nutrition.
Yeah. Wonder bread, right?
Well, I mean, we don't have that brand, but probably.
Wonder bread is the most whitest processed. Like, you could not have a more Americanized.
Oh, you want to know what's
bread.
worse? We call that type of bread toast.
What? Without toasting it.
Without toasting it.
What the hell is that about?
I don't know, because it's like the type of bread you use for toasting. I guess that's the logic here, but it's still stupid.
So do you call a car a travel? Because that's what you do in it? Like,
no, that's an auto.
It's bread
Because
for
it's
toasting, Caro. Yeah, I mean, that's fine, but like it's not what? It's not actually toasted yet.
It's so stupid.
It's like you're doing this based on.
It gets worse.
It's
Greg,
like potential toast. It's not even.
It gets worse. Do you know what we call bread that is toasted?
Please don't tell me you call it bread.
No, it's toasted toast.
Toasted toast? What the hell is this?
Not fucking with you. I'm dead serious. It's toasted toast.
Toasted
Caro,
toast.
you got me, right? Like, you can confirm this.
Toast brat.
It's toasted toast. Well, Toastbrot is like...
I like the universal level of it, though, where it's just like, in accordance with the prophecy, this toast did indeed become toast, and so it was toasted toast. Double toast squared. All right. Okay, so we are going back into the fog. Germans, man. I don't know what to tell you.
Yes, German, indeed.
German.
Yeah.
That's the thing that, by the way, this is completely different, but I watch a fair bit about Canadian politics because when I can't stand thinking about American politics. So they were talking about the former Prime Minister of Canada, who I just sort of the Americanization of it is always Justin Trudeau. But it's not Trudeau, it's Justin Trudeau. And they're always very like, Justin Trudeau. And every time I'm like, ugh, it's so Trudeau. What? Why? What? But that's how they do it. They always pronounce the first syllable, emphasis on the first syllable of his last name. Justin Trudeau.
Would I pronounce it Trudeau?
I would pronounce it Trudeau. But they pronounce it Trudeau. So they always put,
Is that Trudeau?
Is that Trudeau? Yeah, True. Yeah, exactly. Who's now dating Katy Perry. Okay, let's see. So we did this. Okay, so rolling fog. So now, as I was saying before, the earth trembles. The rock collides against the ground like a meteor strike, dissipating the fog around it briefly, becoming enveloped once more. It can hear the creature drawing deep snorting breaths. If the path was not beneath your feet now, you'd never find your way out of the fog. Every minute movement in the air feels like the creature is inches away. Its growling breath sounds like it's coming from every direction. This creature reminds me, I think I might have mentioned this last time, of the freaking, whatever the name of that bird-like creature is from the Dark Crystal. That's what it reminds me of. Someone can help me in chat because I know I brought this up last month too and I forgot already. But it's the bird creature from the Dark Crystal is what this is reminding me of a lot. Skeksis, yes. Thank you, Caro. Yep, that's what it reminds me of. So we have to choose one action from the list below, and we have to try to get out of this area so we can get to one of the other areas that we went. So here are the choices we have got. Choice the first. We have got... Close, sorry. Choice the first. Run. That's athletics. We could throw something to distract the creature. And that's deception. We could play dead. That's performance. We could sneak past. That's stealth. We do have, remember, we have pretty good stealth. Although we have a dexterity of 15, so we have plus. So our stealth check would basically be +2, and because of our trickster charm, +3. Except thanks to the Tari rule, we have disadvantage on stealth checks. So maybe that doesn't work because of Tari. Survival. Use the terrain to my advantage. Or, let me make sure if this is actually a thing. Or challenge the rock. We already, I thought, decided we weren't going to do that, so. All right, there we go, chat. We have tried this before. We did, Caro. We ended up going to the merchant encampment, and we found Barrett there. And so now we left the merchant encampment having found him. So he and Erland are both going to be joining us when we face the Vrock the next time. So we went back into the fog because either to go down to the southern side of the map you see there, which is letter M, and see if we can get out of this place, or so that we can find a couple of other places inside the fog. So yeah, we have been here before, but we went into the merchant encampment and now we're back in the fog. So $ vote space 1 is run, 2 is throw something to distract, 3 is play dead, 4 is sneak past, 5 is use terrain, 6 is challenge the Vrock. Now, our athletics, we have +2 on that check, but because of our strength being -1, that still gives us only a +1. We could throw something to distract, that would be deception. Deception, we're not great. You have like basically +1 on deception, so that's okay, but not amazing. We are +2 on performance, so that's okay. Stealth would be better if not for the Tari rule, so there's that risk. Survival is wisdom, so that would be +1 on survival, or challenge the Vrock. So probably our best opportunity would be, I think, either an athletics check or a performance check, I think is what we're looking at. So $ vote space 1, run, athletics, 2, deception, 3, performance, 4, stealth, 5, survival, 6, challenge the Vrock. Tari was always a menace by rumors in Forgotten Realms, wherever Shakunis went, like a hovering dark cloud.
What?
That must be Tari for you, is a dark cloud, hovering dark cloud. Oh, sorry.
Shakunas?
Beg your pardon. Got to move the map out of the way. Shakunis is Echo's character from his community D&D. There we go. Now you can see it.
I actually have a Forgotten Realms persona.
Do you?
Called Bree. Yeah, Bree Cheese.
What a surprise.
She's a half orc, half gnome.
You say half orc, half gnome?
Yes.
Okay. Or a Nork, if you will.
And orc. The G is silent.
Yeah, exactly. Adding a bit of fun false start to the
Everybody asks, what G?
That's funny. Okay. So Echo's going to do this sneak past stealth at disadvantage thing, or at least that's his vote. Prince Justin has voted for run. So we have 1 vote for run, 1 vote for performance, 1 vote for sneak past. All right, we're going to need someone to break this tie. The Tari rule is because We have these bells on our armor, so we basically get disadvantage on
Armor.
stealth checks. Yeah, armor used advisedly. Armor in quotes. So that's why. Blame the artist. As usual.
Ah.
You know, it's really the art that gives us that next level. I'm like, that next level of trolling.
Who, me? Trolling?
Mhm.
I told you, I'm not a troll. I'm half
No, I have gnome, half orc. I know.
Nor-
I think that made doom us, Prince Justin thinks. Tari Spear.
Ah.
Yeah. That's true. Dragon Spear would have to show up to try to reverse the troll. Or to try to one-up the troll, I guess. All right, last call. Last call. This is actually perfect music for this. Doo-doo-doo. It's the selfie
Stop
music.
for me.
I agree,
Stupid
Prince
thing
Justin.
YouTube does where they just pause playlists and videos if you're tapped out after a while.
Mm-hmm. Mine does. Mine.
Like, are you still there?
Yeah, I hate that.
Please pay for a subscription service. No. No.
Have you left?
Google, you have enough money. You have all my data.
You have all my
You're
data, all
selling
my
already.
money, all my resources. Like, it really is just something else. Okay, good. That music started. All right, so we're going to run. All right, Echo, we're going to need a good one on this one. So we need DC 20 plus 2. I should say D20 plus 2, not DC 20. The Tari rule is that you get disadvantage to stealth because there are bells on armor. In quotes, Big Boss. A 19. No, 19. So we run, jingling. Jing, 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 jing. You pick a direction and run, sprinting anywhere but here. The creature's squawks are lost far behind you. You stop to catch your breath. You have successfully managed to evade the creature for now. All right, so now we go to the fork in the road. And because we've been to this fork in the road before, I'm going to rule that we don't need to go through all of the which way do I go because we've already figured out where we're going. So we have basically two choices. We can go either. I think I might just sort of see. I'm going to open this one poll so I can save this other stuff in case we need it. All right. We have called the belts and whistles rule. Exactly. Okay, here we go. When you come to a fork in the road, take it. All right, chat. So we have two choices. One choice is to go what is called the Crystal Spire, because there is basically you'd have to walk off the path to letter J. That's the Crystal Spire. Choice number 2 would be to go to M, which is that road at the bottom of the area, which might allow us to escape altogether, actually. So $vote space 1 means that we go to J, which is to walk off the path. $vote space 2 means we go to M, which is at the bottom of the fog. And not a bad idea, like I say, if we do that latter one, because we have found a lot of the people we were sent here to find in the first place. So.
I find it really difficult to not make birds look incredibly silly.
They're just, well, they're sort of silly creatures, to be honest with you. Like, you ever seen the front of an eagle? Like when an eagle, like, you know, because the American version is always to the side, and then it looks at you, it's like, brat, like the feathers are out, whatever.
But it's also like it's like specifically the eagle thing because of my heraldry stuff. I do primarily look at eagles and stuff like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Who are supremely silly looking creatures.
That is true. It is very true. All right. $vote space 1 is going off the path towards this random crystal spire. So that's choice number 1. Choice number 2 is we go towards the south side of the fog, towards the road, which may lead out. So $vote space 1 is we walk off the path towards this crystal spire. $vote space 2 means we go towards the road that might leave.
While we wait for the votes to come in, I have a very important question.
Okay.
what is a rock? Like, where does it come from? Because I'm super not familiar with it. I've heard it like everywhere. I know what this a giant bird, right? But like, where's it from? Because like nothing in D&D is original,
Do
right?
you mean a rock?
So,
The rock is an ROC rock?
like the bird.
Yes, an ancient.
Yeah.
So it was a mythological bird that is used a lot in tales of like Greek mythology. Sinbad, also stories of Sinbad make reference to the rock as well, and Arabian Nights. Yeah, I don't actually know. I guess is
So what
Arabian.
if they called it like Greek?
They called it probably something different. I'm trying to think of what the name of it was. But Rook, that's right. It was Arabian Nights, because it's in Arabian Nights too, but I didn't know which one of it was from originally. So yeah, originally Rook, Rukh, Prince Justin says, and it is figures prominently in Arabian Nights, the rock.
Right. So maybe I know it under a completely different name, because of course I'm not trying to look up the actor Shah Rukh Khan. Thank you, internet.
Shah Rukh Khan.
Uh,
All right, last call. Going once.
Ein Roch in German.
Going twice.
From Arabic Aruch. I don't know how to pronounce it. Aruch.
Okay. Finish him. All right. So the crystal spire it is. Gargantuan crystal clusters grow from a deposit nearly 100 feet wide, sticking out of the earth like immense shards of bright green glass. Small impurities run like ribbons through the crystal, catching diffused sun rays to create a spectacle of light. You stare into the fractal green crystal, enraptured by its light. On a lower tier of the spire, nearly out of your view, you are horrified by the nest constructed there. Bones, shreds of golden cloaks, and parts of what appeared to have been horses at one point have been mangled to create the creature's bed. Their rotten secretions drip down the side of the spire, congealing into a blackened mass of gore at the bottom. Oh, there you are. You could hardly see the Temple Defender, it's our boy, the Temple Defender, through the fog. The mechanical warrior is enthralled by the crystal spire, its mining implements slumped to either side of it. The mirror lenses in its eyes are transfixed by the green light. Due to your current level of skill, you are unable to quietly and effectively create any changes to the Temple Defender. I wish Erland were here to see this. All right. So, let's see. What are the different options? Present 3 and okay. So we have 3 choices here, chat. Excuse me. I'm going to save Lost in the Dark poll. Okay. Because I don't want to have to type that all in again. All right. So, chat, we have 3 choices. One choice is an Arcana check. It looks like the same type of crystal used in the forge. And that's Arcana. Or, why would it nest here, of all places? And that is History or Religion. Or, prepare for battle.
YouTube Premium is ad-free YouTube. And
Oh my god, all these ads.
ad-free videos on the YouTube
Go
Kids
away
app.
ads. Okay, prepare for battle. Let's get you to the temple grounds. And that is prepare for battle. And that last one, it says, requires a temple defender, which we have, a light source, which we have, and it requires Barrett, Erland, or Hammerfeld. And we have Barrett and Erland present in the reunion. So those are our 3 choices. It looks like the same type of crystal used in the Forge, Arcana. Why would it nest here, History, Religion? Or let's get you to the temple grounds. So go ahead and get your votes in. Oh, actually, wait. There's another
I'm
option.
waiting.
There's another option. I didn't see this. You can also cut across the grass, it says, to the road to... What's the road to Durim? That's letter M on your map. So there is another choice because you can cut across the grass here. So again, it looks like the same type of crystal. That's $vote space 1. That's an Arcana check. Why would it nest here of all places? That's $vote space 2. That's a history religion check. Let's get you to the temple grounds. That is $vote space 3. That's basically fighting the Vrock with the temple defender, Barrett, and Erland. And $vote space 4 means you cut across the grass to the road to Durham, which is letter M on your map. Okay, those are your choices. So $vote space 1 for Arcana check, 2 for religion check, 3 for let's get you to the temple grounds, fight the Vrock, 4 cut across the grass to the road to Durham, get out. Your Arcana is, the Arcana is just a flat roll, so that's just a 0. There's no average to it. The Arcana check required would be DC 15, so you need to roll a 15 on a D20. History religion, that's a +1 for that, so that would be DC 17, and we get +1 on that. And obviously, getting you to the temple grounds and cutting across the grass does not require any kind of check. The grass is sort of like, it's not super tall. It looks like the grass is like medium, so you can see over it, from what I can tell. Okay.
So mean. The boyfriend got food, and it smells so good, and I can't get any now. I have to wait till after the stream.
Oh, no. Well, if it's any consolation, we only have about another 20 minutes. So you're 20 minutes away from food.
Food.
It's canceling vote 2. Why would it rest here of all places? Okay, last call. Last call. Going once.
Listen, paying $14.99
Going
a month for a
twice.
streaming app and $9.99 a month
And sold. Okay. Why would it nest here of all places? So this is going to be a history check. We're talking +1 to this. So D20 +1, Echo. History. I hope this one bombs. Let's find out. Oh, sorry, because I kept the votes covered. Well, I'm trying to show people one of the places we're going. I'm running out of room on this list. Sorry, Echo. There we go. It's a little easier. Okay. D20 +1, because that's all we have. We're doing this based on wisdom. So 19. It definitely did not bomb. Why would it nest here of all places? You recall that every winter the children from the village would sit around the fire listening to the tales of an old storyteller. Some of the finer details of the story are lost to you. You always preferred the parts with silly voices. You remember the story of an elven king who plucked stars from the sky to make his crown. Oh, he was a lovely thing with starlight dancing around his head. A darkness fell over his kingdom. Monsters from the deepest ocean to the highest cloud coveted the elven king's crown. They came to take the stars for themselves. You struggled to remember the rest of the story. Some contrived lesson of kindness as the elven king shared the light with the monsters. Maybe the Vrak is drawn to the crystal's power. When you begin combat with the Vrak, you may remove one minor crystal fragment from your inventory, we have 3 of them, to make the Vrak's attack roll at disadvantage. The trick will only work once. Okay, so we'll be able to lead off, if we fight it, with it at disadvantage for at least the first round. So that's not bad. Okay, so last...
So the story is basically the Silmarillion good ending.
Yeah, go exactly. It's Silmarillion, but with the upbeat one.
But Fëanor wasn't an asshole.
Fëanor, exactly. Moral of the story is history is important. That's right. All right, chat. 3 choices. $ vote space 1. It looks like the same type of crystal used in the Forge. That's an Arcana check. 2 is we get them to the temple grounds. That's battling against the Vrak. And the third one is cutting across the grouse to the road to Durim, which is the letter all the way to the south side of the map. That's M. $ vote space 1 for an Arcana check, 2 for temple grounds, 3 for cut across the grass to the road to Durim. Okay. Grass slaying, thank you. I hear you. I can't argue with that, Echo. All right, we have 1 vote for Crystal, 1 vote for cutting across the grass to the road to Durim. The road to Durim. We have 1 vote for each. Voting for chat. This is voting for chat. Chad is voting to decide what the guy is going to do. Yeah. Carol's gonna vote too. Yes, he's gonna vote too. Is anyone gonna vote 3 or 4 or 5, 6?
Isn't Caro a she?
Caro is Ozzy. Well, I believe. I just realized that maybe I don't know if that's a secret. I don't think it's a secret. I'm assuming not. Yeah, it's a tough call, Imaginary. But we do have an assembled set of troops, so... That's what I thought. Yeah, okay. I thought so. Yeah, as Ozzy, Caro's my online handle pretty much everywhere. That's what I thought. Caro is also a Cambridge person. Very big on the Cambridge thing. And was mocking the idea of Oxford, a couple years ago when I was there. When we were collectively there. Well, you were in London, you weren't in Oxford, but
I'm super not following. How did we get to Oxford and Cambridge?
Because Caro lives in England and lives in Cambridge for 30 years. I didn't know that 30-year part. And so when I was in Oxford, and I was talking about it a couple times, Caro was talking with me online about Cambridge and Cambridge being a superior school to Oxford and all that. There's a big Oxford versus Cambridge rivalry that's
No. I know about the difference. I'm just like, how did we get to that topic?
Yeah, just because I was thinking about once we confirmed who Caro was, which is what I thought. That's who I thought this was. Then I was reminded of what the Oxford Cambridge thing with online with Ozzy. That's why. Okay. The temple grounds. All right. So chat has chosen violence. I see. All right. Well, we have brought ourselves together. So the beast steps forward, a hellish vulture-like fiend We're going to sort of gather our party, by the way. So we have a Temple Defender. We have Lord Barrett. We have Tinker Erland. We do not have Paladin Hammerfeld. Bloody scars of its previous battle with the party and the gnomes mar its tattered wings. It emits a blood-curdling screech. Little one to feed my young. I'm glad you came back just in time for supper. It's time to rock this rock. I do not believe in your Huskies for now. Their loss still reeks of fail. You talk about the loss to Marquette. That was not great. I cannot deny it. But they have only lost 4 games all year, in fairness. And the women, of course, have not lost at all. They are undefeated. So, okay. So it is us versus the Winged Doom Unholy Broodmother. The Vrak has resistance to cold, fire, lightning, and non-magical weapons. Great. The Vrak is immune to poison damage, cannot be poisoned. For saving throws against spell attacks, it rolls with advantage. It has a spore attack. It has a multi-attack with its beak and with its talons. Okay. So it says there is a combat block with 4 rows of boxes for rolls marked out for 4 rounds of combat. Only roll the first round, then proceed to Vrak round 1. Okay, that's interesting. You'll be shown the turn order for that round, and you will make the choices for each character. Okay, so what we need here is we need 4... Oh, me and my sports. Okay, we need D20. So we're going to need 4 D20 rolls, please, Echo. Because that's going to be, I think is what it says, 4? How many did it say? Sorry, 7 rolls for D20. Just a flat D20. Yeah, just a flat D20. 7 rolls. I'm going to put this under the notes. We are rolling 7 D20 rolls. This is for the combat because it's basically working out the order for the Vrak and the other people that we're with. So we need 7 D20s. No, the Huskies lost to the Marquette Golden Eagles in the last regular season game. But they still have only lost 4 games total all year, so they look very good for the upcoming tournament. Okay, so we have a 1. Okay. Another 1. Wow. Okay. Get these out of our system now. A 20. Right, okay. Got to roll 20 now, right? I was hoping. 1, 1, 28. I know, that's what I was saying. I know. I was thinking the same thing. A 1. Jeez. 1, 1, 28, 1. Okay, and one more. 17. Okay. Lovely. All right. So now, as we turn around to here, and I wait so I can get rid of this commercial, which I don't want to deal with here. I don't care about these commercials. I'm talking over the commercial because it's annoying that I'm dealing with ads and with commercials. Okay, great. Right. Okay, so here we go. Now we begin round 1. So the Vrak had not expected you to actually put up a fight. You have the upper hand. And remember, it gets disadvantage on its first round against us because of the us taking away one of our crystal fragments. So let's see. On the first round of combat, the Construct, which is the Temple Defender, Hammerfeld, who's not with us, Barrett, who is with us, will close in for melee, while Erland will stay back to make ranged attacks. So, chat, do we want to attack from range, or do we want to close in for melee? You can just tell me this in chat. Melee combat, or do we want to be back in ranged? And I would point out that you can see that we are not about that strength life. So, might want to stay back, at least initially, although we also might get sneak attack damage if we close in. So, I could see it either way. Ranged first? Okay. All right. So, here we go. So, the first round of combat. D20 roll. What is this telling me? If one opponent's melee. Okay, the D20 roll. First is Barrett, who's going to choose melee, range, disengaged, or help. Okay, well, we're going to obviously be choosing... Oh, I see, because it's doing it based on a tie. Okay. Well, that was very much not clear. Okay, I get it. So that means that we basically have 3 that are tied for first place. So, okay. So that means we get to break the tie any way we want, is what that means. Well, this is very unclear, but I get it now. So that means our first one would be, I guess we would work with, first would be Barrett, so we would choose one. This is really confusing. What is it asking me to do? I don't get it. It told me to roll 7 dice rolls. We did that. It's going to attack the largest threat. It's going to close in for melee. And then it says D20 roll, 3rd, 1st, 2nd, 4th, and 7th. I don't understand what that means. Make your attack or other choices. So the turn order is your turn. Then Barrett. Oh, I see. Okay. So we start with your turn. Okay. So our turn is, we get the 3rd D20 roll is our turn. This now makes sense to me. God, this was confusing. So the turn order, our turn, means we get the 3rd one that we rolled, which is the 20. So we get the nat 20. So now we make our attack or other choices based on our combat options. So since it is engaged with creatures, this is definitely a sneak attack. So that means that we are going to get 6 plus 6. So we're going to do 12 points of damage to it to begin with, which is very nice. Okay. So 12 points of damage, which means it is down to 40. 40 points of damage. Yeah, it was really unclear, but I get it now. So we strike it with our sneak attack, which means it is down now to 40 hit points. Started with 52. 940. Great. Okay. Now we get it. Okay, so there's that. That was the first turn. Very good. I really like that. Love that turn for us. You should keep that up. And then we technically get an offhand attack too, I guess. So actually, Echo, why don't you roll another D20, please? And let us add something to it. I'm going to add 19, and then we are proficient in this. So we're going to go 19 plus 2, 21. Okay, so we do hit. Great. All right, so this is a very good first turn for us individually. So roll 1d4 now, Echo, please. Just flat 1d4 on its own. This is for our offhand attack. So just 1d4 for this damage attack, please. 2. Okay, so it's down to 38 points damage. Great. Good turn for us. Okay. Now, the second person is Barrett. Barrett is going to take our first D20 roll, which unfortunately was a 1. So that is going to be a clean miss by Barrett. Let me see if he has anything that can help us with that. He's sort of like a tank type of thing. He can reduce damage done to nearby allies. That's great. But doesn't help us with that. All right. Now, the second roll, unfortunately, is Erland. And the second roll, Erland, is going to try to shoot a ranged attack, I think. Because Erland has things like, he has spells, he has crossbows, he has shocking grasp, he has marking bolt, but either way, he's going to miss it with that. So he's going to miss because he got the second D20 roll we made, which is that critical miss. So we missed that. Hammerfeld would be going, but we don't have Hammerfeld here. So now it is Construct goes next. So it's a +6 to hit, So let's see. That is the 7th roll. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ah, okay. So that one is very good, actually. That's a 17, so he hits easily. So now the construct is going to roll 1d10 plus 4. I will roll that one. Ugh, that was bad. 5 points. Still, though. 33. It is, that is funny, Valerian. True. Okay, so that not bad though. I like all of that. That was good stuff. Okay. Now the 5th roll is Vrock's beak, and that was a critical miss. So Vrock's beak can get bent as far as I'm concerned. Let's see. Does he have the spore and ability? But he's not yet. Okay. The 6th one is Vrock's talons. That one is an 8 plus 6 is a 14 against the largest threat. Or whoever's done the most damage to it. Well, the largest threat, I mean, we've done the most damage to it, but I don't know that it's going to hit us, though, because...
Are you calling Anne fat?
Like, living large. I mean large in this figurative sense, you know?
Ah,
Like that kind of thing.
I know what you mean. I am just being silly.
I would say, let's see, probably Barrett is the threat, I would imagine. He has an AC of 16, which is not enough then for him to hit. So Vrock misses both times. What a damn shame. All right. Good. That was actually a pretty good opening round under the circumstances. Okay, second set of rolls, Echo. Another set of 7s. So another roll of 7 D20s, please. Just flat D20s. This is round 2.
Fight.
All right, we've got a
What
4.
game was that again? Where the voice always goes, round 2.
Round 2, fight. Street Fighter.
Is it?
Or no, Mortal Kombat, sorry.
Oh, yeah,
Mortal
that makes
Kombat.
more sense.
Fatality. All right, 4, 8, 3, 20, 20. Wow. 16 and 7. All right, let's see what we got. Round 2 of this Vrock. Right, so... Okay, first, the Vrock gets to attack if only one opponent in melee. Let's see, he does have the Spore ability, so we need to make a Constitution save. Okay, so we need to make a con save. We do get +2 to this. +2 con, so we need a D20 +2 Echo. We need to try to avoid getting poisoned. Mortal Kombat! 10 is not going to do it, I'm afraid, so we are going to take 5 points of poison this round, which is unfortunate. Actually, we'll take that point next time. Okay, so let's see. That was the Spore ability. Fortunately, he only has to do that once, because that's pretty powerful. Okay. Now, Hammerfeld is not with us. That doesn't count. Now it's our turn. At the beginning of our turn, we take 5 points of damage from poison, which is not great, but it is what it is. All right, so now we get to make our attack. Once again, we are in a sneak attack mode because he's engaged with everybody else. So we get to fire our other dagger with melee, or rather with our range, sorry. So let's see. We are talking about the 4th roll. 1, 2, 3, 4. Crit hit again! The 4th roll was a 20. That's another crit hit for us. So that means, once again, we get 6 plus 1d6, so 12 more damage, which means he's down to 21. I love it. However, we do not get to do the offhand attack because we just threw our last dagger. So that's too bad, but that is what it is. All right, I love it. Sneak attack. We're going to have to move into melee after this, but that was pretty sweet. Okay, now we have to make our Constitution save because it's the end of our turn again. I really hope we make it this time. So go ahead and make your roll, please, Echo, which is, again, D20, and we're looking +2. +20, outstanding. I really did not want to deal with that. Okay, we are clear from our poison. I love it. Thank you, Echo. Good stuff. All right, now we have Barrett. Barrett is the 7th roll. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 7. Okay, so Barrett with his 7 plus 5 is 12. I don't think that's enough. It is not. So Barrett is going to miss, sadly. Erland is the 5th, and that is a crit hit with his ranged attack. So Erland does hit this time. Let's see. He is going to do 1d10 plus 2, and that was a critical hit. So he does 12 points of damage to the Vrak. I have a feeling we would have been in big trouble if we didn't have these people along with us. That's what I'm saying. All right, good stuff from Tinker Erland. And then the last one is the 6th roll. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That is a 16 plus 6 is a hit. So 1d10 plus 4. 6. The Vrak is down to 3 damage. This is not a drill. Vrak is down to 3 damage. All right. One last set of 7 rolls, Echo. One last set of 7 rolls, please. And we're going to have to move in with the short sword now. But this is actually going better than I thought it would. But it's going better because we rescued these other people. Otherwise, we would have been screwed. Okay, so 7 just plain D20 rolls, please, Echo. I think it's actually an interesting way that it's doing it. It's just confusing the way it explains it. But I think it's an interesting idea in how it's managing sort of mass combat. That's right, okay. So we've got an 8, a 16, we've got a 12, we've got a 13.
That's a lot of rolls. Jesus.
Yep. 1, 18, and 13. Yeah, I was going to say, I thought that was a little much. Okay, 8, 16, 12, 13, 1, 18, 13. Okay. Round 3. Okay. So here we go. First of all, Erland goes. He's going to go second, and he's going to go and he takes the second roll, which was a 16. So if we have him fire ranged again, that's 21 is the hit, and Erland is looking at a. How much does that thing do? 1d10 plus 2. Okay. Seven. Yes, Erland has destroyed the Vrak Brood Mother. Suck it, Vrak Brood Mother. Yes. Okay. We have defeated it. Proceed to the end. 3-5. We have defeated him. Let's go. We actually won that fight with some ease, although if we had been still poisoned, we would have been in big trouble. But we did manage to do it, thanks to everyone else there. All right. The days that follow. If Lord Barrett is present, well, he is present. He's been present here. He's here. Barrett has hardly spoken a word since you left Elanti's temple. You find that he seems to trudge in a daze, lost in his own thoughts as he stumbles forward. You try to draw him back by asking questions about the path ahead or commenting on notable landmarks along the way. Slowly, you manage to get him talking again. Barrett smiles weakly. He seems to appreciate the light conversation. Tinker Erland is present. There is an eagerness in Erland's stride as he trots on ahead. The more distance between him and the vault, the better. You have to call after him, begging him to slow down. He apologizes and corrects his pace for a little while. The slightest snap of a twig or birdsong makes Erland jump. He starts hurrying again once more. Erland, can you please slow down so we can stay together? Okay, Hammerfeld is not with us. So, the nights on the road were restless. Your sleep was plagued by terrible nightmares. Finally, early in the morning, you arrive at the city walls of Durham. You and your friends are whisked away to the Dwarvish gentry's personal physician. In their care, you are provided a bed and fresh clothes after having your wounds attended to. You fall asleep as soon as your head hits the soft feather pillow. You wake in the late afternoon. Breakfast of oatmeal and tea has gone cold next to your bedside. You hear word that the Knights of Durham have been sent to secure Ifanti's temple. Someday, you hope you can return there, seeing it restored to its proper glory. The Dwarvish gentry are kind to you. Once what is left of your party is fit to travel, horses are provided for your journey home. Now, the last thing it says, which is a little unclear to me, and I don't really understand why, it says, if Barrett, Erland, and Hammerfeld are all present, turn to the epilogue. Well, they're not all present, so I don't fully understand that. There's just 2 of them that are pleasant. So maybe, like, I don't know, maybe that's all there is?
So we just get the neutral ending, yeah? Not
I
the good
guess
ending.
so. I guess so. Because the epilogue would have been if we also found Hammerfeld. It's definitely not the bad ending. That's for damn sure. Because I'm looking to see whether it says anything about Hammerfeld, but yeah, it looks so. Like, we got the neutral ending because we found Erland, and we got Barrett, but we did not get Hammerfeld.
Yep.
I wonder if there's a way that we could have, like, where we would have been able to find Hammerfeld.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. I guess maybe one of the places. I don't know where we would have seen. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know where they had them. I'm looking to see what the epilogue says. Yeah. There's a thing about unpleasant dreams, and I see Barrett talking. I see Erland talking. But I don't, and there's one section that talks about Hammerfeld. And obviously that one would not count. So yeah, I guess that's right. I guess we need to have all 3. Doesn't even say that we got the Temple Defender. We get pluses for that. Still, in the end, we did get to an ending. We did not get the bad ending. We did figure out what happened to the gnomes. So I think we were successful. We also defeated the Broodmother of Rock Broodmother, which is pretty good too. I like aspects of this. There are things about this that are confusing, and it definitely needed another QA pass, several of them, because there were some mistakes here. But I think it's there's some interesting, like, environmental effects to it, kind of creepy. And I also like the way that we gradually found out who we were as we went through the adventure. I just wish that it had been a little bit clearer about how that all kind of, worked together. But Limitless Adventures produced this, and not bad. Not bad, I would say. So we did it. We have done it, chat. And we win it. But having said that, I'm glad that we're also moving on to another one. While you're finishing up this drawing, Tari, I should say.
Oh, I am done.
Oh, you are finished with the drawing? Oh, great.
Yes.
Okay. So I love that screech. So
Please.
just before we show off the drawings, do you have a thought about whether you want to do for next month, whether you want to do a fighting fantasy one? We do have 1 or 2 of those left, or do another lone wolf one, which it's been a while since we've done one of those. Do you have another one that you're like, I really want to do this thing, as long as I have time to get it, is the only thing. But
Actually, I think I might want to skip next month altogether because I'm like kind of full, too much going on currently.
Oh, okay. So maybe we skip a
Work-wise.
month. That's fine.
But I'll have to see about that.
Okay.
Just like-
Well, when we next reconvene, let's put it that way.
Yes.
So even if it's not next month, then it would be May. So what are you thinking about for the next time? Do you have a preference?
Something that doesn't have robots.
No robots. Right.
No robots.
That's fine. I think the ones that we have are not robots.
I think maybe another Road Warrior one might be fun.
Even though that's like cars and vehicles and stuff. You're
yeah, well,
okay with
it was still fun because I could like do this whole 80s rocker aesthetic thing for the characters.
Okay.
And like having looked back when I made the art book, put together the art book, like easily, like when we did that book, some of my favorite drawings of like all the years.
Okay. Yeah, Big Boss is like, what if the cars are secretly robots? Right, like I set it up that way, and then all of a sudden, like, I say to Tari, like, you look at one of the cars and it goes, you're like, God damn it, I don't want a Transformer. No, it's a robot. Okay, that's a good idea though. Okay, I will take a look. I will see what I can find as a
Yeah,
car
especially
warrior
because we
style one.
haven't done any modern setting, modern quote unquote,
That's true.
in a while.
In a while. Okay, that sounds like a plan to me. We will do that the month after next. We will reconvene for that one in May. All right, so let's go through, Tari, and let's. Do you want to do all of them basically from the beginning of when we did this book? Can you go back that far?
Yes, let me do that.
And then chat, once that's done, I'm going to close up shop quickly because I got to head over to GOG for my stream. Okay, so we started with Annotate,
Yes, our character.
who I really liked.
Yeah, same. Easily one of my favorite characters that I've designed for the series so
Yeah,
far.
absolutely. I would agree with that. It was...
Yes, us waking up in the cave.
Okay, hold on a second. I'm just saving said character. Right. Okay. Huh? What? Yes.
What?
Okay.
Oh yeah, first robot.
That was
the
great, though.
mining robot. Yes, but it's a pain in the ass to make. You know.
But the gleaming light off the pickaxe blade, though.
Thank you.
So good. Okay.
Oh yes, thinking of our dead wife.
Yes. Our. Do we know that she's dead? Are we?
No, but it was like when I drew this, I was like thinking of dead wife flashbacks from movies.
Oh, okay. So we have no idea if it is. We're just basing it on the
Yeah.
trope. Okay, got it.
Yeah. You got it. Yes, it was a warm up for the third session. Second session? Second session.
Yeah, I just love
like,
it.
you
Oh
know.
man, but and she's like, ah.
Yeah.
It's great. Okay.
Yeah. Sneaking.
The Tari stealth rule. This is what it's from.
Yes, yes.
Jingling, jingling,
Yes.
jingling. Oh, Echo, and answer your question. I've talked a little bit with Damon Runyon, but beyond that, I don't really get cracking on really planning it extensively until April. Because if I reach out to companies before April, or players even, they just can't think 3 months ahead or 2 months ahead. So I need to do it in April. So, okay, chingling. Rip.
Yeah, this was like basically because like when I first designed her, like I didn't design the little round things on her outfit to be belts. I was thinking of pom-poms.
Right.
But then you guys voted to be a rogue, and I was like, now I have to make it belts.
Mm-hmm.
That is silly.
It's chat's fault.
Yes. Then I tried to come up with a design for the Temple Guardian.
The Temple Defender, and he ended up coming in very useful in that last fight, by the way. So
yeah, it was like a bit inspired by Tears of the Kingdom's construct designs.
Mm-hmm. Yep, I love that.
Um,
#blame chat. Exactly. I appreciate that. Echo.
that was
Yes,
the warm up for the third session.
and also the warm up of the voice for
Yes.
Annotate. Both of those things.
Because and you didn't recognize the song.
No, I didn't. I know. I was very. I felt ashamed.
Eh. Oh yeah, then I got to do some item design.
Especially
Because we
since
found
we
a
didn't.
holy symbol.
Right, and we didn't exactly know what that was. We were just kind of like, it
Yeah.
must be this, I guess. The holy
Yeah, that's
symbol
like-
of Ifanti.
One of the things I did not quite enjoy about this game that gives you like so little
Yeah.
information about the world and everything. You know.
I agree.
Like I
It's-
don't need like Tolkien levels of world building dumps, but just a little bit. Like, oh, you find the holy symbol of Yufanti, which shows the image of a chicken. I don't know.
I
Something,
totally agree.
anything.
Yeah, that I thought the detail was lacking. I completely agree with that.
yeah.
Yep, agree. Big Boss says Tari
yes, the
works for a
toilet robot.
Tari your works for a source of joy. Big Boss says.
Oh,
Thank
thanks, boss.
you. Yes, this robot.
Just
is so
imagine me
terrifying.
doing the salute from MGS5 when you talk to the soldiers on base, and they go,
Mhm.
"Thanks, boss."
Thanks, Boss. Yeah, that monster was suitably terrifying.
And then we finally made it to the surface.
Love this picture. This still remains one of my favorites of
Same.
this whole set. So, love that one.
Yes, that was a warm up for the penultimate session.
The duck. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Anno Drake, as you said.
Yes. Then trying to cross the river, creek, whatever.
Yep, with a very distinctive waterfall, as Prince Justin said, big fan.
Mm.
Big boss says, so terrifying. Yes, this robot is so terrifying.
Uh, yes, that was a warm up for the penultimate session. Yes. Then trying to cross the river, creek, whatever. Yep. With a very distinctive waterfall, as Prince Justin said, big fan. Then Erland.
So Erland, though, did come in clutch in that last fight. So I
Mm.
guess all the microbrewery work and listening to listening to the what do you call it, brothers, whatever. Like that's
It's
yeah.
because he drinks so much isotonic drinks,
This dude
Beer's
plays-
isotonic.
This dude plays ultimate frisbee in his Birkenstocks. Let's be clear. That's what this guy does. He totally does.
And then the ad for our
That's so
very
great.
real coffee brand.
Awaken your
Temple
inner
Grounds
goddess with Temple Grounds coffee.
Yeah, I might keep using that one for other stuff.
That's
Just like,
great.
if there is like a cafe brand that I need for anything, it's going to be Temple Grounds coffees.
There is a lot of passion that goes into microbrewery. No denying it. I agree.
Ah, yes.
would
I
100%
already
agree.
forgot about the warm-up for today because
How
I'm
could
so
you
tired.
possibly forget that?
I'm just incredibly tired and low on sugar.
Okay, gotcha.
Low blood sugar. I'm just
Ditto and ditto.
running on fumes.
Amazing.
Sun.
What I love is that
yeah.
that's completely, if someone's going through that, they're like, wait, what? Like, it's completely like, and then there's this one.
Well, I mean, it's par for the course for the warm-ups, though, right? Like,
That's-
the
of
warm-ups tend
course.
to be very different
Oh,
from
no,
the
of
rest.
course. I know.
This
This is perfect. This music is playing as the sad music as we're looking at Barrett. Oh, man.
and then that was the last one.
Spree! That was
Birdie,
great. And we did defeat the Brock of Brood Mother. It does look that Mother's like, I'm so mad that you bothered me now, is what it looks like it's doing. It's like, oh man, these were great though. And totally understand and am on board with you taking a break. But I hope it's only a month, only because I really enjoy hanging out and doing these things with you. So I'm hoping that we will get back into it afterwards.
Oh
for
yeah,
stuff,
this is
so.
just like until I finished work on the zine.
Totally,
and,
totally.
The other thing I've been working on.
Yes.
Speaking of the zine, if you speak German, which might be one single person in chat right now, but just in case, give me. It's difficult to reach my keyboard while having the tablet.
Oh, I thought it was either that or a cat was keeping you.
No. Now where's the tab? There's the tab. Let me just move this shit around. There, that is better. Please go check out the zine, which I don't know when it's gonna come out, but I'm assuming, well, in time for summer, definitely. It's gonna be out by the time the Comic Salon in Erlangen hits. I'm assuming, unless something horrible happens.
Mm-hmm. One would hope so.
So yeah. Please check that out.
There we go.
I'm gonna be doing the cover art I learned today.
That is super
is
cool.
fun.
I'm glad you're able to announce that
Yes.
too. I wasn't sure if that was
Yes.
not allowed
Oh
to
no,
announce
it's not.
yet.
No, there's no NDAs involved or anything. I'm just gonna tell people.
Super cool.
Yeah.
So gonna get the cover art right on this thing. Look at this. Oh man, that's amazing. And you're although I cannot read it, you are citing the Restaurant at the End of the Universe. Douglas
Oh yes,
Adams.
yes, of course. Because like there's like so like a lot of different artists work on this, and like most of the stuff is like their own stuff,
Yeah.
But there's like two characters in this book that show up in multiple comics, which are the guys in that picture, the Professor and Fanningham.
Okay.
And like like their whole story is just very much giving somewhere in between Back to the Future and Hitchhiker's Guide, but like also the book is a travel guide, so
Yep.
Of course makes you really think of Hitchhiker's Guide.
Yeah, no, I could see that. That's really cool. So yes,
So don't panic.
So Tari is continuing to move up the ranks here because of her incredible art. So I'm excited to see more of this get developed. So we will have Tari back here for that. Now you will see Tari again, though.
Yes.
I don't remember if it's next week or not. Let me see if it is.
One Tuesday this month.
One more Tuesday. Yes. So it is next week. Yeah, it's next. It's because we did it last week. There's 5 Tuesdays this month. So next Tuesday is Dragonbane. So you will see Tari one more time this week. with Dragonbane. That campaign has been so much fun. And
Oh yeah,
then we will not
and
have
not
a
just
game
fun, also funny as fuck.
fun
Like,
and
holy
funny. Oh god, yeah, it's been hysterical. It's been so great. So you're going to get a chance, chat, to see Tari again. We will have more game book illustration, not next month, but the month after, and we will return with that game book illustration, and we will pick some Car Warrior-ish type game book. I'm going to do a bit of research when we get into that. So, but we're going to let Tari go and let me get ready for GOG. So, Tari, thank you. You've already shown people we want people to check them out.
Yes.
Don't forget, everybody, that's not it. This is what it was. Make sure to check out all of Tari's stuff on Kara and check out all of her stuff on gumroad.com and, through all of the things. Tari, thank you. This is really lovely as always, and the really good pictures that came out of this. So thank you.
Thank you. Thanks for having me. Good night, noon, whatever.
Good night and noon. Enjoy your food. Sleep
Bye.
well. Best your boyfriend. Bye now.
Good night. Bye.
Alrighty. So there we go. All right. Yeah. Who's Tari? That would be our very own TariToons, who did this one, Lost in the Dark. As I say, pretty good. Pretty good. There were some issues with it. I agree, there wasn't enough detail. The QA stuff. This is just a general thing for indie creators. I'm happy to support indie creators, and indie creators can make really great stuff. But if you're gonna make good stuff, and this is also for the folks that I've done some work with up in the Beanstalk, the Pace Setter games, you really have to be careful about the QA. And it just requires paying an editor who's got a very careful sort of look. You can't just edit your own stuff. You need someone else to be able to look at it for you. So got to think about that. So please consider that when you're doing it. But otherwise, I thought this was pretty good. I got this at Gen Con last year. Well worth it. Good work today, Echo, on the dice rolling. We had a bunch of those little dice rolls to make. And yeah, this was fun. I had a good time. But I've got to rise up on out of here. Next week, remember, we're going to be doing nominations for the Chat Chosen Game of the Month. Next week is Dragonbane as well. Over on GOG.com today, I'm going to be playing more of Evoland 2. With Evoland Legendary Edition. I'm really looking forward to that. And then we will be off tomorrow. On Thursday, I have just announced I'm probably not streaming on Thursday because I'm going for my yearly pilgrimage to the Big East tournament with a friend of mine. We are going to watch this team try to kick some ass here. That's what they're going to do. Yeah, look at that. You know it. That's happening Thursday night, so I probably will not be streaming Thursday night, but I will be back Saturday the 14th, playing more D&D with Infinity and Beyond as we continue with the Eberron Oracle of War, as they have just gone back in time. And then remember, Sunday the 15th, we have Community D&D with Prince Justin as the 13th icon continues. So I'm very excited for that. It's going to be great. Looking forward to it. It'll be a good time. And then we move on to the rest of it. We're going to have a couple of sessions of Winterborough this month as well. Just haven't been able to do it up to this point because of a variety of factors, including Gloomhaven and last week, and then this week I've got the Big East tournament. But then, as I say, we'll get back into it. So if you like what you saw and heard, please follow the channel. Please check out our YouTube with !ArvTube, Discord !ArvCord, Blue Sky !ArvSky, website arvineleron.com. I should mention also, by the way, I've been really appreciated everybody. Really have appreciated all the turnout. Turnout on Tuesdays has really been excellent. And I really like that. And it's made me think a lot about when I'm streaming and where the best numbers have been coming in, because this is also including the fact that the time zones are all screwed up for the European folks I know, relative to Americans right now. And so my stream is kind of strange for you at the moment. So I've really been appreciating that, and I'm thinking more about what I can do about it. I don't know how many more day streams I could do, but I am thinking about the possibility of, for example, maybe switching some of my Saturdays to daytime streams instead of nighttime streams, like Eastern time. I don't know. I'm still thinking about it. But anyway, I wanted to thank everyone for turning out. Please spread the word. Let people know, because it really helps when we've got a nice active chat and people hanging out with each other. So exclamation point. I think Prince Justin has done all the rest. Exclamation point. Arv Treon for the Patreon. Please support us over there. The shop is !Arv Shop. Please make sure to sub to the channel. That really appreciate that. !Icarus, our graphic novel, Ethos Arts. Library, Tales and Tomes, The Forbidden Library, my 5e adventure and source book from Alligator Alley Entertainment. Grayshade, my Grayshade IP. Grayshade Renegade Heretic, The Grey Assassin Trilogy from Athos Arts. Get that there. You can also get the audiobooks of Grayshade Renegade and Heretic from Trent Sparks and pre-order the tabletop role-playing game of Grayshade, which is the Grayshade TTRPG coming out from Alligator Alley, designed by our very own Brandon O'Brien. Europe is still on standard time, so the 13th icon will start around 1800 CET. Thank you, Echo. Yeah, and I think that's the case. Is it 2 weeks and then Europe also does the daylight savings thing? Is that right? Europe does it in 2 weeks. Is that right? Can you confirm, any European folks? Till the final Sunday? Till the final Sunday. Right. So the final Sunday is the 29th. So on the 29th, that's when you spring forward on the 29th. Okay. All right. In the meantime, thank you for the information. Okay. All right. That sounds good. And why do we split it? Because daylight savings. God. Anyway, okay. Last but certainly not least, BLM. I totally agree, TNS. BLM. Black Lives Matter. Important to affirm and assert the significance and importance of Black lives. Help Now. The World Health Organization page on suicide prevention. Important to reach out to others when you need help. Reach out to others when they need help as well. And Ukraine. UKRAINE. To help the people of Ukraine as they fight back against an illegal and illegitimate war with bravery and courage. And send the message. We will do so for others in that situation in the future. Thanks to everyone who made this an awesome stream today. Also, much love to the people of Minneapolis and Minneapolis specifically, still fighting against federal occupation. Have not forgotten you. Thanks. Keep it up. Much love. Thank you to my wonderful mods, Prince Justin and Triffity, Matt's best in the business. Thank you to my Patreon supporters and subscribers, Prince Justin, Triffid, Effect Life, Nonstop, Echo Alpha X5. Thank you also for the gift sub, the 3-month gift sub as well today, Echo, to Anastasia, I believe. Thank you to Imaginary Exponent, as always. Hang in there, Imaginary. Thank you so much to my wonderful viewers. Thank you to Big Boss for always being awesome. Thank you to Darth Sisu for being great as well. I'll see you over in GOG in a bit, Darth Sisu. Thank you to Estlia, to Jagtris as always. Thank you to Nary. Hope you have some good food, Nary, for TariToons. Thank you to Pastel Constellation. Love that. Porquito Show. Good to see you, Porquito. Thank you. Thank you to Cubics. Thank you to TNS Mephiston. Always a pleasure, TNS. Thank you to Valerian Gamer. Always a pleasure. And thank you to Zach Clay, who's hanging out there in the background. Thank you, everybody. Much love to everyone. Stick around. I will see you folks over on GOG, and as soon as I can get set up, probably by 4:15 at the latest Eastern, and then we're going to play some more Evil End 2. Otherwise, I'll see you back on this channel on Saturday for D&D with Infinity Beyond Eberron Oracle of War, as we continue the final stage of the final season of Eberron Oracle of War. More game book illustrations to come the month after next. Otherwise, I'll see you folks soon. Everyone, be good to each other. Much love, and bye for now.